Hi everyone, welcome back to Revenge of the Gith. We back. Um, this is episode 9 of season 4. And apparently we're gonna do some hail diving. Sounds great. Um,
You wish it
like
was hell. This is abyss.
um, and without further ado, we're gonna go around our cast, let them introduce themselves and their characters, and of course, Rob will be giving us a very awkward question that we have to answer. So, Rob, go ahead and kick us off, fam.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robbie Rowling. I will be your game master for the evening. And I'm curious, everyone, if your characters were very powerful demons and their very presence drove like mortals mad, what would that madness make them do? What kind of madness would your player character spread if they were a demon lord? Go ahead.
It would make Sarah. It's you.
Oh gosh, my character's so nice. Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Larry Moon, and she would spread aggressive kindness.
In some instances, I guess that could be madness.
It would be those. She would make people open the door and say no, you, and they can't go through the door until they get the other person to go through the door. That's the kind of crazy that she is going to perpetuate in the world.
All right, all
right. Hi everyone, I'm Montana. I play Throck the Unsatisfied, level 13 Circle of the Moon Druid, with just a little bit of Warlock. And if he was like a demon, I would imagine that all of the madness would cause his servants to cook everything in their house and leave it outside for their master. And then they would just continue cooking every person and everything around them.
All right. Very good.
All right. Well, hello everyone. I'm Robin, and I am playing Proserpina, the arcane archer and alchemist. And well, can I really be a demon lord? I guess with the horns and the skin color and the tail, we would probably assume that, but I'm really not. It's totally different. People really shouldn't confuse the two. But if I had to make people go mad, I hope you're sitting down for me saying this.
Okay.
I'd make them act like goats. They would bleat, they would eat trash, they would walk around on all fours, and they would hippity hop up mountains.
Great. Amazing.
And hello everyone, I am Obadiah playing Hong, who's the half drow warden extraordinaire, and some might call this derivative, but those people are listening to the filthy demon lord that stole my shtick, because in the realm of Hong Huzi, the party don't stop. The drinks are always flowing, and no matter how you have to get them, you're going to.
Love it.
Okay. Well, hey y'all. Set. I'm Val. This is my channel. Today I bring to you Anja Desmar, our half-drow blade singer wizard, and if she was a demon lord. For those of you who don't know, content warning, Anja suffers from debilitating chronic anxiety, and I think that if she was a demon lord, everyone around her would thus be suffering from chronic anxiety. Because it's the worst. So, that's, but hey, if you want to make us into demon lords, guess what? You can do that. Like, if you want all of our terrible nightmares to come true, you can do that with your bits, subs, and donations to this channel. Every 100 biddies does in fact give us rerolls to anyone you see here on screen. Subscriptions give us nat 1s and nat 20s, and a sliding scale donation through Coffee or Streamlabs. I believe on Coffee it starts at $3, at Streamlabs it's $5. You can make shit happen on this channel. like including making us into demon lords, that's probably like a $50 donation.
We'd have a conversation.
We'd have a
but, you know,
conversation
we'll
about
figure it out.
Yeah, it might take some seasons to get there, but it would happen. So,
Truly.
and as another thing, Rob, guess how many followers we're at right now?
Who is it? Less than 1,000? Because that's what we're wanting to get.
It's less than 1,000, but it keeps getting closer. We're at 930. If we reach 70 followers if we get 70 more followers for this season and get that 1K here on Twitch, a deck of many things is going to happen. So, tell your friends about us. And without further ado, Rob, take us away.
Terrific. Well, with that, we are going to once again sail on away from the mundane world of Earth and over to the realm that is Aureal, which almost 2 years ago now was invaded by the Gith Yankee, thought of as just raiders, but turned out to be a massive military force. They put the surface under martial law, and they shoved everyone that they could out of the Underdark, which the players found out a while ago and are learning very cutely now. They have been wiping clear of all life, especially those filthy, disgusting Illithid that they hate so much. Last time, however, the party learned a lot. They learned, for instance, that the item that they're seeking on the behest of Lakith, Arch Lich Queen, let's make it very clear, of the Gith Yankee, is not in fact this magical sword that can cut through injustice, but is in fact a Nautilus, an extremely powerful planar travel device made by the Illithid long ago. They learned a lot of different things through different dreams they were all gifted of varying plot relevance maybe, but all of high relevance to each individual person. And they also learned that they now have a couple different things they can do. There is, of course, a blade, a very powerful artifact deep within the abyss in the realm of a Sybarex, a terrible, corrupting monstrosity. There is the Nautilus, protected by ancient Illithid security measures and wards. And, of course, there's a small army outside the only thing in the Underdark producing most of the oxygen that everything breathes down here that is going to get destroyed in about a week. So the party has plenty to do as you all wake up inside of Anja's magnificent manor. Yeah. Let's
24
go
hours.
ahead, folks.
So
Yeah,
it's only
we
been up
got
for
time.
10. We got 14 more to go. Let's do this.
Alright. What's
Yeah.
the plan? What are y'all doing?
Well, first of all, everyone gets breakfast.
Yeah.
So
Obviously.
we're all in the garden in really nice silk robes, getting served waffles and mimosas. It's fine.
Amazing. I
You
will say
can't bring
Amara
any of
hasn't
this
shown
outside
up
the
for-
mansion, by the way.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, I will say Amara, because she wasn't there when it was made and would have no way of finding it, is not there.
Yeah, unless she has true seeing, she can't find it. That's the
She
thing about
objectively
this
does
one.
not.
It's like, fuck you, Tiny Hut, we have a mansion. Yeah. That was an awful dream. But hey, I saw the sword. And the gloopity glop demon non thing that was guarding it. It was terrifying. But I guess that just happens.
That makes sense. You don't hear
Yeah.
good things about it.
So we go and get the sword?
We should do that.
Cool. How do we plan on getting to the abyss?
Oh, I can help with that.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I can plane shift.
She can plane shift. I knew becoming your friend was an amazing idea.
60% of the time it works every time.
Okay, so just 40% of the time we're fucked.
Well,
So what happens happens when it
Kind of.
doesn't work?
I mean, you just end up somewhere that's a little bit, I don't know, spicy.
Anja.
Time out. No. Time out. I have to ask this question.
I have to ask
Lowry?
that question.
What would you consider spicier than the Abyss?
Well, one time I was trying to shift out of the Feywild, and I accomplished it, but I accidentally ended up in a king's bedroom with half his harem. It was quite spicy.
I'll be honest. That sounds like an upgrade. I mean, if that's the 40%, let's fucking go.
Yeah, I mean, if that... Wait, time out. What do you mean an upgrade?
What
do you mean an upgrade? Sir, do you not like the mansion? Do you not like the room that I crafted
Oh,
my
the garden was
entire
very nice.
magical knowledge into perfecting for you? What's wrong with this?
Yeah, what's wrong with it, Honkuzi?
Yeah.
Is it the raccoons? Maybe they don't like the raccoons.
It's the longest chug of alcohol.
Yeah, you're lucky you can do that now.
All you had to do was sell the salt and loaf.
Actual aside, I was actually drinking water that whole time. Yeah.
Lowry, are you willing to help us get to the Abyss?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Okay. Are you willing to help us get out? Because I would really hate it if we got stuck there, if something happened to you.
Yeah, sure, I can just put it on your tab.
Yeah, sure.
Don't tell my boss I said that.
What tab? I'm sorry? Like, there's a tab?
Well, technically, when I help people, like, I'm supposed to, like, ask for things in return. But I can just start a tab and you can just pay me later when we get back.
Sure.
Okay.
But just to be fair, it's on Honghuzi's tab.
Well, I'm taking all of you, so it has to come from everyone.
Oh, okay. All of us are on Honghuzi's tab.
Stop trying to screw me with the loan chart.
Lowry, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, good. Lowry has a +2 in intelligence.
Yeah.
Thank God. Oh, I should probably open Roll20 too.
That might help. That might help.
Fair.
Amazing.
Like, it might help.
It should
I'm
just pop in
saying.
there for you.
I don't know.
Rock, are you enjoying yourself?
Yes. It is very relaxing. I've never had so much peace.
I'm glad.
Oh, you should try the garden next time. It was very lovely.
We're literally in the
peaceful.
garden having breakfast at the table.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. It's okay.
Well, that's why it was such a short walk.
Lowry, that probably works. You don't know. Sure.
That's exactly how it works.
So, what are we doing first?
Well, we kind of need her to get to the Abyss, so I guess that's what we're doing. Wow, that is not Anja. I guess that's what we're doing.
What should we expect?
Screaming, death, all around us, hopefully not to us, but you should also probably expect it. I would prepare the strongest things that you got, and healing if you got it.
There's also the distinct possibility that the lady might notice us. Literally. Physically.
Like,
You should prepare for it to be abysmal.
so, just checking with Honghuzi, are you talking about Hareen or Law? Because you've called them both the lady in the past, and I just need...
One of them is the one that's more important. Much more important.
The god. Cool.
Correct.
Gotcha. Cool. Cool.
You
Gotcha.
feel Hungzy just like a spectral pat on the cheek, like correct. Good job.
Oh man.
A hand that was probably right around your throat if you said the wrong one.
But you get to drink alcohol again. Alright, well, I've had enough waffles. You know what, actually? Lowry, is there a store here?
Yes, there's multiple stores. It is a city.
Can you just please guide me to a potion store?
Oh yeah, sure, I'd be happy to.
We should get potions before we go in, everyone. Throck, not that I don't think that you're capable. I 100% believe that you're capable, but sometimes you're also better at being an elemental and smashing things.
Yeah, sometimes I lose myself in that.
Oh, hey man, it's just how it's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, it's all
These
mom
things is
spaghetti.
fun.
We're fine.
Hmm.
Spaghetti.
Hmm.
So Lowry, you lead the party to what you know is a small little. It's basically there's like a old dead mushroom that's just kind of like the kind of outer shell of it has hardened, and someone's cut a door and a bar counter into it. It's pretty small though, as coming from as you kind of approach up, there's just like you can see a bunch of racks of potions that kind of extend through the whole like stock. And there's just a little bell on the counter.
Ding 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 ding
Oh,
ding
you
ding
wouldn't
ding
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 it.
ding
You
ding
wouldn't.
ding.
Okay.
Yeah, as you just like eventually a slightly perturbed goblin form that you all recognize as the Wheeler comes out. Hey, how we doing in here?
Listen, upgrade or downgrade?
I mean, do you see this giant mushroom? I own all of this. This is an upgrade, no matter what.
Okay, here's the question: did you own
Yeah.
this before, or have you always owned this,
Oh,
or
hi.
is this new?
You ask a lot of unimportant
Are
questions.
you a lawyer?
I'm not. Or a cop.
Okay. All right. I've owned it for a hot second. Yeah.
Cool. We learned so many new things about you, Wheeler. You're a very interesting person. You got some
Oh,
potions?
don't you know it? What do you think all these vials are? Certainly not my
Of
booze.
course,
I
silly me.
need a lot more space for all my booze.
Tell me about it.
You and me both.
I like it. What are we looking for here today?
Healing potions for the most part. Maybe. What do you got?
Oh. What do I got? Well, actually, a pretty standard array. I got plenty of healing potions. You're looking for that. I got plenty of poisons. If that's too fancy. Also got a few weirder ones. You ever wanted to be a puddle of water?
No.
Like, metaphorically?
I can't
or-
imagine
No.
that I've ever.
Did you ever want? Great. How much gold you got?
2. Yeah.
2. Okay. Anybody gonna donate to this guy's long desire to be a puddle of water? Because two gold's not gonna quite cut it here, friend.
Oh, you mean for that?
Yeah.
I have.
Didn't realize that was a difference.
I'd be happy to offer a trade for you.
He like reaches into his pocket and pulls out like 30 coins, and he's like, 20.
It's more like 32, but what you said something about trade. What do you got?
Oh, well, I just noticed that your mushroom was just a little. It's a very nice mushroom, first of all. I really like it. I really like what you've done with the place. It's very rustic. But I would like to maybe spruce it up a bit for you if you would like to give my friend a discount so that he could get his potion for maybe 15. I do very good work and I'm quick.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, I'll say.
19.
You've got yourself a deal. Holds out his hand and extends what looks to be just a vial of water. Now, if you drink this, you'll be a puddle of water for an hour, and you can't stop it. You are just a puddle of water for an hour. That's it. So have fun with that. But you can still see what's around you. So that's weird. Puts it on the counter and kind of holds out his hand for the money. Okay, so you gave me 20, so here's 5 back. Thank you very much. I can also. I got one. You ever wanted an eye on your hand and your back, like eyes all over the place?
No.
Wow, I got one for that, and you see a kind of murky vial with just like an eyeball sitting in it. I got one that turns you into a whale.
I can do that
It's
normally.
full, like one of them, those really big ones.
Yeah.
All whales are big.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a small whale before?
I haven't seen any.
Baby
whales.
whale.
Excuse me. I polymorphed into a whale and did an excellent dive at the hot springs last year. So you have seen a
so
whale.
probably not on the whale potion.
I thought you wouldn't want me to call you a
crap.
whale in front of people.
Whales are majestic and beautiful. I don't understand the problem. Do you want to turn into a whale? If you want to turn into a whale, go ahead and turn into a whale. I recommend it.
Nah.
All right. Here's a fun one. So I've got 3 vials here, and he sets out 3 little purple vials. So if you drink this, nobody can understand you. You talk a nonsense language that literally no one on this planet can understand, magic or no, unless they drink another one of these vials. I only got 3. But basically, if you drink this, only the person that drinks one of these other vials can understand you for the day. Yeah, you can't speak any other language than just this weird gobbledygook.
How much is that?
It's gonna be 50 a vial.
50 gold a vial?
Yeah.
Wheeler, we have been friends for so long. Like,
I've been friends with everyone for so long.
I know, but here's the thing. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna give me a discount so that I can take these vials and go to the abyss and prevent the Gith from sucking all of the oxygen out of here and you dying and no longer owning this place.
It does sound profitable. All right, bundle package for
Half.
Since a friend. Half.
Half.
100. That's charity.
Okay, I'll take it.
Buy 2 get 1 free. I mean, come
there
on.
you go. All right.
There we go.
I see that. That also includes the greater healing potions, though.
As if you also want to buy 2 get 1 free for greater healing potions.
Yes.
All right. I mean, those are expensive, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
How many were you looking for?
How many you got?
Let me check in the back here. I got 6.
You got 6, and how much are they a piece?
Yes. They are a number that I should have thought about in the past. Uncommon magic item. They're down. It's down here. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Just pulling up the right page here so that there we go. They're 250 each.
250 each, and it's buy one get
So-
one free, right?
Buy 2 get 1 free.
Buy 2.
Come on.
So
So 500 for 3.
500 for 3, so that would be 600.
1,000 for all 6.
1,000 for all 6.
Yeah.
I gotta see what's on my character sheet real quick.
They're 44 plus 4, whatever that means, though.
I'm just seeing if I have other like jewels.
I think it's some kind of wizard thing, like a rating.
Yeah. Artificers, alchemist stuff.
Speaking of alchemist stuff,
Yeah.
You mentioned poisons.
Sure did.
What you got?
I'll take the 3.
Well, all right, great.
And whatever
500
the
for
other thing
3
is.
greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? And then the other 3? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So you have 3 of those vials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you looking for poison onto weapons or to be drunk? Or both?
I've made stuff that can be drunk in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go with stuff onto weapons because it might be more useful.
Great. All right. So I've got just your garden variety poison. Sticks on for about an hour. You can either put it on 3 different weapons or about 10 arrows. Looks like you got a couple of those. Not too expensive. Just 25 for 1 vial. We'll do a d6 of poison damage, whatever that means. And I got some of the more expensive stuff. If you double the price, there's also a chance that they might end up poisoned. And then I've got, if you're looking for the real good vintage, I've got here, and pulls out so it's a vial inside like another vial with like basically like protective stuff so it can't move. So you want to be very careful with that. It is contact poison, so I hope you know how to apply this stuff. I'm guessing you did. So when you shoot it into something, there's a chance, as long as it, I know there's things out there like the thing this came from that can't be affected by it, but there's a chance that it will just kind of lose some of its hardiness and find it harder to, breathe and run long distances or survive more arrows.
How much is that?
This is exceptionally rare stuff. So it's 250 gold.
Okay.
Great.
I'll definitely take that.
Great. So basically this is a DC, so 10 arrows or 2 weapons, like melee weapons for an hour. On a hit, DC 15 con save or lose 2, and on a fail, it loses 2 points of con.
Ooh, that's a nice HP.
Alrighty.
Yeah, sure is.
I'll take that and 2 of your basics.
Great. Oh, yeah. I love you folks. You buy so much from me. I got a bunch of normal healing potions as well. Obviously not quite as stiff as the ones you just bought. Any of you want those? They're just 50 gold a pop. So.
You got a couple fire starters?
Oh, do I have a couple fire starters? What are you looking for? Are you looking for alchemist fire?
A little bit of that, and maybe a little something that can. I don't know, the kind of thing that gets the gods to put a hit out on you.
Okay.
We're going to a pretty nasty place.
Right, where there's a lot of demons.
Oh.
And with any luck, we won't be coming back. So who cares about grudges, right?
Oh, well, why did you say so? So you got some poison there. It's pretty cool, but a lot of those demon things, they don't care about poison. So
fire.
What you want is holy oil, and pulls out a bunch of vials. So these bad boys, not only will they pack a little more punch, but it makes those impacts kind of bursty and light-filled, all that good stuff. Radiant, you might say. Good for an hour. I've got quite a few vials, but they're 75 gold a pop. You gotta like grind up bones of saints and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, you get saints all the time. It's hard to source a few bones.
But then you gotta. The hard part isn't a saint dying. The hard part is getting their bones. Yeah, I hope you understand.
Yeah. Grave robbing ain't too popular these days.
Yeah.
Or most days.
No. Most nights, though.
Yeah, true enough. Sometimes you just need a little extra.
All right. Any takers?
I could get one.
Say again?
I could get one. Still good.
Sure.
All right. I'll put down 150.
All right. 3 flasks of holy oil, 10 ammunition, or 2 melee weapons for an hour.
Oh, it'd be 3, yeah? 3.
Oh, 3, yeah.
Mm.
Great. All right. You cleaned me out of some of the fun stuff. Other than that, I do have for 50 gold, and kind of places down a vial that is constantly shifting color. So a sorcerer came by a long time ago, and we had a really long talk and got kind of emotional. And some of the tears fell into a potion, and then it just started doing this. And so I don't know what it'll do, but it sure will do it. So if you want a couple of those, who knows what would happen if you drink it? Not me.
Sorcerer seemed kind of
Oh, he turned into a
those...
potted plant once. It was crazy.
Okay, I think I might. I'll grab one.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I mean, but if you buy one more, you'll get 3.
I'll take one.
There you go. Pushes. I to be quite honest, I kind of just wanted them out of the shop, and pushes all 3 wild magic surge potions out of his booth.
Yeah. You're welcome. Don't say we don't do nothing for you. Yeah.
Much appreciated. All right. I got a lot of stuff cooking, but I don't know if you heard, but there's kind of a big army, so I've sold a good amount to some of the motivated folks around here already. I've got a couple portions of gaseous form if you want to be a fart for a while, and I've got just some good old-fashioned antitoxin and healing potions if you need it.
We can source some of that.
All right.
On demand.
You got it.
Oh yeah, easy enough.
All right. Then pleasure doing business with you. Hope you don't die, because then you'll be able to bring more gold back and buy stuff from me. So.
You think we're gonna find gold down there? That's cool.
It's gold everywhere if you look hard enough.
That is true. Try to keep breathing, okay? We'll see you later. Thank you so much.
Hey, you got it. Always a pleasure doing business. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, free tip.
You
If
too.
we aren't back in 6 days, run to the surface.
We'll see.
Throughout that whole shopping experience, Lowry was just druid crafting the inside, putting mushrooms everywhere.
He's super into it and loves it. I've been wanting to fix the curb appeal of this place for so long. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If I don't die, I'll come back and do some more.
Oh my gosh. Well, now I'm rooting for you to live even more.
I like him. He seems nice.
He's very nice.
Known him for a while. He does things. I'm actually surprised to see him down here, but at the same time, not. Okay, well, fuck you too, guys.
What other things does he do?
Sorry, that was an out of character thing to some other kind of stuff, to some Facebook bullshit. So, sorry. Listen, Mama was protecting trans kids last night, so we're just, there we go. Anyway, well, I got my healing potions. Throck, you didn't ask for anything. Did you not want something? I mean, you did get the water, but that was it?
Yes, I've always wanted to be a puddle.
Okay, can I take out my wand of knowledge and identify on this jar of water to make sure it's an actual potion?
It will fully turn him into a puddle of water for an hour. A sentient puddle of water, but just a puddle of water.
Kind of like the gaseous form, but...
Yeah, but it's just water.
It's just a different stage of the water cycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like somebody was making a potion of gaseous form and then gave up halfway through.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever makes you happy, my friend.
Yes. Yes. So, are we going now?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually,
If you're a puddle of water and someone pours alcohol into it, do you get drunk?
I wanted to ask him that. I wanted to ask him that
Actually,
question,
you would just
but-
evaporate faster. Do you evaporate and then become a gaseous form?
Oh, what if you become a rain cloud?
Okay, listen, this can be tested, Throck, because I have a fireball as a spell and I can evaporate you.
Isn't that? Are you sure that
Before
won't
we
just kill
do
us?
that, maybe I should learn how to make that potion.
And actually, this is Buff. Could I have a before we go down? Could I have a quick 20? There's I gotta do a little bit of tinkering just to be safe. There's gotta make sure this sword, gotta make sure this big sword's gonna work right.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, he's gonna set to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, assume I'm still available for conversation. Everybody,
During that 20 minutes, or probably soon after, Thork's going to go over to the lottery and be like, thank you for getting me this.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm not good with things that aren't food related. Things still get past me, like buying things.
Oh, that's fine. Things get past me all the time. I made some very bad deals when I first started out working for Alessandra, and I'm still making up for those. Turns out you have to get everything in writing. I forget that a lot.
So handshakes don't count.
Well, technically, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
What about IOUs?
Alessandra said if I take another IOU, she will take my mushroom hat away from me for a week.
Oh, that sounds awful. That mushroom hat is
Yeah.
adorable.
Thank you. It has all my mushrooms on it, and they're my only friends.
That's a lie. We're your friends.
We'll be your friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have non-mushroom friends. I'm so excited.
And you have a girlfriend now.
I do. She's really nice.
You're welcome. So yeah, I guess we're ready. Oh, actually, I have to potty first. I'll be right back, guys. As I actually do have to.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rob, during this time, would I have time to maybe make 1 or 2 anti-venoms?
Great. Yeah, make me some crafting checks for your alchemy.
How many?
So let's do 2.
Okay.
And depending on how we roll, you'll finish between 0 and 2. All right, so I will say that is enough to make 1 antitoxin.
Okay.
As you kind of, you're still kind of getting the hang of working with all of this because you only learned recently, but you all do see that Proserpina takes a kind of mobile set of alchemy tools and at the end kind of pulls out a full vial of antitoxin.
Lowry's just sitting there the whole time.
All right, this gives me 2 of them, so if I had more time, I could do better, but trying to hurry. And would I have time to take out my sending stone?
Yeah.
So just pulling it out. Hey, Mother. It's been a while. We're heading into the abyss. I'll try to stay safe. It's been strange. Tell Dad hi. Bye.
Yes. Be very cautious. It appears Honghuzi might be dead. I don't intend on speaking with your father. Thank you. And that's the sending back you get.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you all want to do? I will say briefly for everyone's sake that Amara informs you all, or rather, I would say honestly, a Myconid comes up and informs you all that Amara has basically discovered that they could greatly increase the Myconid's kind of fighting capabilities through their psychic link that they established earlier, and are going to do that, but it will take them a while, and so is going to do that to kind of help the fighting effort.
Okay, well, I guess it's just the 4 of us going to the abyss. Cool. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. I'm the smartest one here, I promise.
You are.
Numbers are hard.
They are the hardest, I will agree.
Looks for
Time
suckers.
zones are also incredibly hard. That's what I struggle with the
What's
most.
the time zone?
Any time zone, you just have to look
So
up.
sometimes, like, when you're on one part of the world, it's 5 p.m. But you go like 300 miles in the other direction, and it's 6 p.m.
Because you travel 300 miles in an hour.
Oh, it's kind of like going between the material plane and the Feywild. Gotcha.
Yes. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Time zones are the Feywild.
I'm correct.
Accurate. Well,
Great. So
we're ready. So whenever you're ready, Fred.
all right. So, Larry, if you could just roll me a d10, and on a 1 through 4 will be somewhere spicy, as you say.
I'm so glad I just made that up on the spot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too.
It's a 10.
All right. So we're going to shift the music because, as a reminder, Larry, you can get them to the to there, but you cannot get them specifically to the pocket where the sword is, or the blade, I should say. You all pass through. Lowry, what does your plane shift look like, I should say, actually?
It's a very nice spell circle, but instead of a spell circle, it looks like a giant glowing mushroom on the ground. And she will advise that you keep all hands, feet, and objects inside the circle until the ride comes to a full and complete stop and we have reached our final destination. Otherwise, you may lose a finger, and that is not fun because I cannot replace that for you. Well, I can give you a mushroom, but it's not the same.
I like to imagine that it's like this big like mushroom cap, and then underneath everyone, like those little dots appear, like the white spots all appear underneath, and that's what like sucks through. And as you fall through this mushroom, this kind of like fungal scent kind of filling your senses, you briefly go through this strange place that Honghuzi and Anja recognize very quickly as the ethereal plane, but only for a briefest split second until you just drift in the astral sea, this massive kind of purplish void extending forever is the best word. But it does not take long before, despite being in a non-gravity defined space, you feel yourselves falling down, down, down. Until
I'm sorry.
Ooh, you're going down swinging now.
Yep.
As the purple starts to turn to black, you start to feel gravity return in the most unpleasant ways. You now feel this plane shift dragging you down to the deepest, darkest pit. And as the plane shift finishes and you like kind of almost jolt on this mushroom with like a slight bouncy effect, like boing, you see a vast, just blasted and damned landscape all around you. It looks like just a permanent battlefield. You can hear screams of pain, and there's this sense of being watched and followed behind all of you as you just appear in this basically endless battlefield, and you can see like hills and valleys like moving, but not in a nice slow way, but in a like pushing and breaking through the landscape periodically. And then like the landscape sometimes will close back up. You see at one point a mountain is like pushing into a hill, and then the hill just like grows and eats the mountain, like it goes over the mountain and then returns back to the same size as the hill it was before. Yeah, and you're now unequivocally in the abyss.
It's really hot here.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's a wee bit toasty.
even
Yeah,
like
even I'm kind of
Proserpina-
sweaty.
Yeah, even Proserpina, normally like hot temperatures don't really bother you much because fire resistant, but it is a profoundly uncomfortable environment for all of you.
Throck takes off all of his furs.
Amazing. You can feel like the energy from Cerberus like bristling. Throck like does not like it here, hates it here.
Hmm.
Now where?
This is your bit, right, boss?
Right. Right.
So I do have a question, Anja.
Mhm.
So your dream took you from like the edge of this thing's realm to
Mhm.
its exact location and the blade's exact location.
Mm-hmm.
They are considered places you've been because of the deal. So
Okay.
you could teleport yourself directly on top of it if you wanted. Or you could teleport out and try and like sneak, scout, whatever the heck you want to do. As you're
That
getting
sounds
ready
like
to
a
teleport.
much better idea.
Are you sure? Yeah. Okay.
Let me look at my spell list real quick and just
Mhm.
technically did not do my spell prep, so I will take out. Fuck it, we don't need that right now. Okay.
Cool.
And I'll be like, all right, my turn, I guess. Now that we're here. All right, everybody, like link arms and stuff. Same deal. I possibly could replace your finger at some point in my life, but not at this point. Alright. I am not bringing us directly to the sword because we should not run into giant scary demon thingy. I think doing a little reconnaissance. So I will take us exactly. I'll say I will take us to what she estimates to be about 500 feet.
Great.
Yeah.
So you don't have to roll for this.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Mm-hmm.
as you all, unlike the like large mushroom, it's more like a flourish of arcane magic. I believe.
No.
I do need you all to make me a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So in intro order, you need to tell me. So as you all teleport in, you feel a large presence. In scale and effect. You may either let it in for a lesser effect or roll to resist it, and if you fail, it will be worse. So, Sarah.
I am going to roll to resist.
Okay. Montana?
Is this technically a concentration check?
No, it's not a concentration check.
Okay. Roll to resist.
Okay. Robin?
Roll to resist.
Obi?
Roll to resist.
And Val?
Can I make an Arcana check before I decide?
Sure.
Okay. What the fuck's going on?
This is a powerful enough demon that its mere presence can affect the minds, psyches, and thoughts of mortal beings like yourselves.
Cool. Roll to resist.
Cool. I would like you all to make a charisma saving throw.
I'm using my nat 20,
Okay.
which would put me at a 23.
Okay.
I will also do that thing
Okay.
for a 21.
I'm gonna. Oh, did I roll? Actually, I didn't see.
You rolled a 5. Throck.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the nat 20.
Okay.
It's like kind of like how
All
we're
right.
rolling and we're using our natties.
All right. Unfortunately, Lowry, I need you to roll me a d10.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
A 14.
This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Ooh, that's a fun one. So you are incredibly thirsty, and every liquid looks like water.
Does anyone have something to drink?
And as this kind of teleportation finishes, most of you kind of feeling this like it's strange that a thought can feel slimy and diseased, but it does push past most of your minds. But Lowry, it kind of sinks in a bit. You all appear in this fetid cave. It smells like death and rot and decay. There are like dripping pustules, like there is like these large growths that are dripping gray goo to 4 of you. There are kind of large like slime slash like rot kind of growing up the walls, and just a slight green haze through the air.
Lowry's under whatever is dripping and just going.
No, don't do that.
Can I get another con save real quick?
Thirsty. I just want some water.
That is not water.
Thirsty.
That is
It
not
is,
water.
it is water. It's perfectly clean water. Look at it. It's just dripping down right from the ceiling. It's fine.
Can you please roll me a con save, Lowry? I would love it if you could just con save.
Well, I'm not good at these.
You're a druid.
No, don't let them question us.
16.
16. Let me just check. Yeah, can you roll me a D100, please?
I am here for chaos. Give it to me. 100.
100. So,
Wait,
Lowry,
what?
you
Yep.
are going to grow another head, which means you have
There's 2 of me.
advantage on saving throws against being charmed, frightened, or stunned. You will see Lowry like, and as this gross, pustulous kind of stuff drips into her mouth, you see there's like a bubbling on her neck, and a second identical Lowry head just pops out of her shoulder.
Does that include the mushroom?
Yes.
Complete with mushroom hat.
I will say the second head looks a little like more sickly and pale, but fully you have 2 heads now, Lowry. Congrats.
Oh, look. There's 2 of us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at everyone else and I'm gonna be like, sorry. I'm gonna like glance at everyone else and then look over at Throck. Don't lick anything.
His mouth is shut.
Who's gonna also like move on like okay here I'm gonna let you know the really special shit, and if you feel like you might want to drink off the wall, have some of this first. It'll put something in you. And I'll tell you what, I don't know exactly what will happen because I think these are hallucinogens, but I'm sure it'll be better than this.
Oh, great.
What are you handing, Lowry?
A spiked drink.
Oh, cool.
Because most of them are spiked.
She starts sipping on it. I'm assuming she's still thirsty.
Yeah. Your thirst does not go away even a little bit. Yeah. Why don't you roll me another con save? Because this is what the party's decided is the best course of action to help Lowry.
This is how I die. God, that's an
Okay.
8.
All right. Yeah. Lowry, you're getting hit pretty hard already by this stuff. I will say you gain 10 temporary hit points. You have advantage on charisma and strength checks, and disadvantage on all other checks, as you will kind of have like that liquid courage going for you.
I feel great.
So do
Let's
I.
go.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's the other
Yeah. Yeah, the Lowry head.
Oh, okay. Well, glad you feel great. 500 feet in that direction is our sword and a demon protecting it.
Hey, me.
Hey, what?
Do you think if we drink more of that, we can get a third head?
Does anybody have a tennis ball?
Let's do it.
Not
That'd be
yet.
so cool. Oh!
Rock goes up
We could
behind
be the next
Lowry
Tiamat.
and
Let's do it. We
starts,
could be the next Tiamat.
Lowry Matt.
No, we need to go.
No, but I got something shiny.
Starts pushing on Lowry's back lightly, just like,
Trying to
come on.
push the head back in.
No, I think away
Trying
from
to
the
move.
like dripping pus.
Outing Lowry.
First
Yeah.
things first.
Are you the
Reconnaissance. My best option for reconnaissance is my familiar. Does anyone have anything better?
I
Nothing
can
I can-
polymorph someone into something.
Nothing I can use twice.
Yeah, well, yeah, you do have the other thing, which is not a bad thing to have.
Oh, actually, I can polymorph 2 people, I think. I think I can twin that one. No, I can't twin that one. I'm not high enough level. I can do 1 person.
I'm gonna look over. It's like, I'm sorry. Are you a sorcerer?
No.
Okay.
No, she has the meta magic feat.
Are you a fucking cheater?
What's a cheater?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your problem with cheating? Huh?
I have earned every single magical ability that you have seen me perform.
I mean,
You-
so have I.
you
I've had to
saying
study very hard to become a hag.
You saying cheaters don't?
But you're not a cheater. You
Huh?
just said you weren't.
It's called the hustle. I think they call it that, huh?
Reconnaissance, Hunghuzi.
Bigot.
Anyone else? Does anybody want to transform into a second bat to go with Daisy, I guess? If Lowry is offering.
I'll do it.
What?
Yeah,
What-
Batgirls.
what-
Okay, have you ever been polymorphed before, Proserpina?
No.
Okay, so here's what's up. It can be a little rough to be who you are because the animal that you polymorph into, it's like you're there, like this is your head, okay? Okay, like this is your head, and this is the front, this is the back, okay? The animal brain is in this part of your head, and the Proserpina brain is in this part of your head, and so this part gets accessed first, and then you gotta fight to get to this part. Think
Okay.
you can do that?
I can do that.
Okay. Pop out Daisy. My little baby.
Boop on the nose, you're a bat.
Like, clearly we're flying foxes, hopefully, because that's the appropriate. And I'm gonna look over at Throck and be like, would you hold on to me, friend?
This rock goes up and holds on to Anja.
Okay, and she will get into her familiar's eyes.
All right. So I would like our two bat friends to make stealth checks with advantage.
Your bats are quiet.
Yeah.
Yep. Stealth. All right, just and
I'm gonna take
remember,
one of my
you need
rerolls.
to go look at your real quick. Go actually look at the bat stat because you'd be using your bat
Okay,
stat
yeah.
for the physical. Let's.
Where's the bat stats?
You just type bat up and roll 20, and it should bring it up for you.
Oh yeah, in there.
You have a stealth of +2.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So currently, Anja has, or Proserpina. Oh, you're re-rolling. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
18 for it's advantage.
And then, yeah, exactly.
Here's my second one. How do I do this again? There we go. Alright, so 18 for me.
Okay. So you fly for about 300 and some odd feet because you were 500 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Great. And after that much travel, you can see. Let me see here. Let me actually measure out the map I made so that I can actually give you accurate information here. Yeah, you can see about after about 100, the last 100 feet, you can see that there's a lot of different kind of offshoots and other places. You can see basically a lot of like desiccated corpses and more of this like pustule stuff and like just more rotten decay, but not a lot of activity here. And you see in the last 100 feet this large chamber. And I will show you now what you see. A large, kind of massive chamber with two large pools of bile connected by a small little rivulet. You can see in the back of the room with, again, these chains and globs of green goo extending out and connecting it to like the walls and the floor, this massive like pustule upon turmeric type, it just disgusting mass in the back of the room. And you can see kind of milling about a lot and kind of just seemingly wandering aimlessly and every so often kind of looking up at this massive thing. About a dozen of these creatures that look like they were at maybe one part humanoid, but now are twisted and warped in so many different ways. Their like skin is bubbling. Some of them have two heads. Some of their arms have like mouths on them. Some of their hands are feet. Some of their feet are hands. It's just like Cronenberg people basically, kind of wandering around this chamber. And you can see in the right behind the creature in like the back of the chamber is the blade. How much further in do either of you want to
about how many feet away do you say that we are?
So basically consider yourself like on the bottom corner of the map here.
On the left side?
So yeah, bottom left corner.
Okay. So we are 40 feet from the... Okay.
And basically like this bottom corner of the map is the first place where you could have line of sight of this thing.
Gotcha.
So.
Yep. Okay. Can we, from where we are at, get an accurate count of all of the creatures?
With echolocation, yeah.
Okay. So there are...
Like what you see is what you got.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. With the big guy. 12 and then the big guy. Alright, I'm relaying... So essentially, because I'm 500 feet back, I am blind and deaf, but I am relaying what I am seeing to the rest of the party. Daisy is gonna kind of shitter quietly, like echolocation shitter at Proserpina. And like let's just like an indication to go back.
Proserpina will definitely agree.
Okay, great. Well, that's good because while Anja's stealth check succeeded, Proserpina's didn't. So if you went in, you would have been spotted. So that would have been fun. Great. So yeah, you return.
Very specifically, Daisy pops out where she's at, and Proserpina will once Proserpina, Daisy will stay just slightly a little bit into Proserpina's in the safe distance, and Daisy will pop out of her pocket dimension. I will come out. Okay. Ideas? You're muted.
Did I drop the polymorph?
Probably.
Yes.
I mean, probably Proserpina could end it because it was like a willing thing.
But it's a concentration. It's a concentration on Lowry. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my arms are tired.
So, I have an idea. It's been a while, but I have an idea.
I like it already.
I can cast a spell into my familiar, and I can have that spell go off further away. There's a lot of things going on. Got a pretty accurate read of the room. Should I just drop a black hole?
How big did you say that the big thing was?
It's pretty big. The chamber from
It's
where we were
big.
at to the big guy was 100 feet, and then the thing was behind it. So I can hopefully accurately drop this black hole and not get the sword caught up in that radius. It's big enough for that, and also big enough for us to go around if need be.
No. Let's see. The thing that's kind of got me concerned is, you sure is it too big for that black hole?
The black hole took down airships.
Yeah, and this is the abyss.
Right. The thing is that it'll still
You
cause
sure the rules aren't
it'll
changed?
at least take out the little ones. As long as I'm concentrating on it, it will do damage. The thing is that my idea is not engage with it directly, all of us. My idea is to drop a black hole, go around the black hole. The black hole is taking care of things. Grab the sword, get the fuck out. That's my idea.
How directs the path? Smack the web
Pretty direct. It was pretty direct, right?
I mean, yes, you can see the map, and
Yeah.
Here, I can put just like a.
Smack and grab like that. That's a lot of running.
The little person is the sword.
Okay.
The little person.
Thank you. I gotta
Yep. It keeps it nice and close. Because it's really mad it can't corrupt it for some reason.
Yeah. It was right next to it. But the thing is, if you're getting sucked into a black hole, what are you going to concentrate on? You have the ability to go into the ethereal plane.
Not sure if that's safe here.
Sneak someone in there before you put the black hole in. I can turn them into a gassy cloud.
She could do that. We've been gassy clouds before. Just get everyone into position and surprise this thing. And hopefully... Unless anyone has a better idea, I am willing to... Hey, Jammy's in here. Jammy, I'm trying to do Event Horizon to fuck some shit up. He wrote the spell, everyone. So, yeah. But again, this is a group decision. So, Brock, what are
I don't
your
have any-
thoughts?
I feel like we should try to kill it as fast as possible. I guess if there's as many creatures as you said, just do that. Drop. I also have, I can like summon a sunbeam, so I was planning on doing that or creating a tornado before heading in there.
What was the size category of the creature again?
It is technically gargantuan.
Okay.
A bag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thick.
Yeah.
Did it look smart?
I can't answer that. I really can't
That's a
answer
very
that.
that's a very
Looks like a
judgmental
blob.
question.
It looks like a really nasty zit that I'd rather not pop if we don't have to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could try and polymorph it into a goldfish.
If it's a shape changer, that would be bad. I wouldn't
That's
want you
true.
to get caught into that, because there is that. Also, demons tend to have really, really high abilities to avoid those kinds of things. I wouldn't
I
wanna-
mean, so Anja already rolled pretty low on knowing a lot about the Cyberrex, but
Yeah.
yes, I will say generally devils and demons do
Yeah.
powerful ones have usually have magic resistance, but
Yeah.
doesn't mean their saves are that great.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
I think-
I would say that that's not her knowledge specifically on this thing. The most she knows is that it's a demon, and that's like general.
Yeah,
Like-
and it corrupts things.
Yeah, and it
people.
corrupts
Yep.
things.
Mhm.
So yeah.
What is the light situation in here?
It's kind of like a low haze, I'll say. You don't have to worry about light. If daylight matters, it doesn't count as daylight, but it's enough to see by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not saying daylight matters, just if it did.
So
Okay.
if I'm gonna
This thing's got a lot of things going on.
yeah, if I'm gonna drop Event Horizon through Daisy, someone needs to be in position away from this. Somebody who is very, very good at resisting things or has a lot of nat 20s. Like to be close enough to grab it and get out as fast as possible. I can't Event Horizon and haste someone at the same time, unfortunately.
I could do that. I also have something else. I can turn into a giant raw creature again, but also set myself on fire.
As a rock creature?
Before I become the raw creature. And then turn into, I guess, hot rock.
Okay. Stealth is very important. I would like to. So, how?
Nah, up like for a scam like this, stealth don't mean much. Point is misdirecting attention.
Right.
One side's gonna need to be real loud. He just needs to be fast.
Well, if there's
What-
a crack someone can get in and out of, if I turn them into a gaseous form, that's all they need to get in. They don't have to go through the door.
That's what I was thinking. Like, gaseous form, like, going through.
Gas can't hold
Yeah.
swords.
Yeah, but he drops out of it, and he'll be...
Gaseous form
Yeah.
takes a minute to drop out of.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a note.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also worried about the way this place affects people, and then looks at Lowry and second Lowry.
I feel great. Does
Me
anyone have
too.
any water?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. If we need someone fast, I pull out the book Mother gave me. I flip through. Okay, I got something in here I can make. That'll make you faster, make you a little bit harder to hit. I just need a little bit of time to make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much time?
I could do.
How much time do I need, Rob?
To make one of your formulas?
Bottled vigor? Yeah.
Oh, formulas are an action. Like, it's an action to, like, pull it. Like, that, it's like just an action to make one of your formulas using a slot.
Just give me a second.
But if you would like to try and make one without using a, like, formula slot and have those for combat, you could make checks, and that will take time, depending on how well you roll. So
We'll just use a formula slot for this one. Cool. So I will make a bottled vigor.
Great.
Cool.
Also,
so whoever we send in, you just drink this.
Also, does anyone want to like apply any like buffs or things before we go in as well? Like we don't have to like put them on now, but just if you're putting them on, just you can get that sorted.
I'm
gonna guess you're gonna holy oil your stuff.
And thinking whoever's gonna have to grab this might just have to leg it. And is there anybody here faster than me?
No.
No, not faster than you.
Can we make you something faster though?
I can make it faster.
Right, but he drinks the potion after, and I look over at Lowry, being polymorphed into something that already has like a faster speed than him.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Even faster.
It's gonna need to be something that can hold sword.
Yeah, you could be like a saber-toothed tiger.
Puppy!
You could be a T-Rex.
That's my jam. Also, that would also have a lot of attention.
If I can avoid being big, if I can avoid being much bigger than I am now,
yeah,
that'd be for the best.
I think a cat or a wolf would definitely be
a wolf. Yeah.
The better options. And if you get hit, as long as it's not more than what you could survive outside of the thing, you should be fine. So technically your wolf HP is temporary HP out of characterly. Okay.
If you don't want to be larger than a medium creature, I think just about your fastest option is like a wolf, which has 40-foot speed.
Wait. Do giant owls have flyby?
There's also the dire wolf, which would be 50 foot.
Yeah, but that's a large creature, so it's a lot of attention. Yes, it does.
I recommend a giant owl.
It is a large creature, so it's very noticeable.
They can't have attacks of opportunity on you.
True.
Fly speed. Where is that? Oh, fly 60.
So you would be flying at 120 feet with haste. If you just your normal without dashing.
Yeah.
Then that's double that. So.
And let me see here. What's that? Could be strong enough to carry. Yeah, carry along a sword here. Yeah. I think a 13 can do it. Once that sword's not rooted.
That would be my suggestion, but that's just Anja, and I'm the smartest person here.
Yeah. Call it good. Worst case, if I get snapped on the way out, as long as I'm moving in the right direction and I don't snap my neck when I hit the ground, it should be good to keep going.
Okay, now for the rest of us, we need to be on stand one. I'm gonna need somebody to watch me. I'm gonna look over at Throck again. When I snap back into Daisy. But we also need to be at a considerable distance to be able to help Hunghuzi if he needs it for backup. What kind of range
I'll go back
abilities do
up.
you have, Lowry?
That is an excellent question, which I will be happy to answer.
Because I already know, like, Proserpina's she's our bowmaster, so we're good. Like,
Let's see.
yeah.
I can erupt earth from 120 feet away.
Ooh, that's nice.
I can plant growth from 150 feet away.
Mhm.
Everything else I need to be within 90 feet or 60 feet.
Okay. All right, I think
So-
we could. Yeah, that's a good plan. Okay.
Just to make the geometry of this
Mhm.
chamber a little more clear. So basically, the entering kind of tunnel from here,
Mhm.
you can't basically if you're not on the map, you can
Mhm.
basically see like this section of the room because that's where the tunnel kind of like the angle of the tunnel
Mhm.
is. So unless you're on the map, you won't be able to see the like full angle of the room, but you can at least see like this
Yeah.
quarter of it.
Cool.
Just as a note.
Try it.
So
yeah,
yeah.
and I mean it's enough. We have enough movement to be able to get into range to help.
Sure,
not so much
it would
as
be
immediately being in range. Okay.
not be difficult
Yeah.
at all to like get into the room.
Alright.
So here, who's outside of the chamber? Not going to be on the map, I will say.
My body.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anja is out. How far away from the map do you want to be, Anja?
The corner of the map was 100 feet from.
So yeah, it's 100 feet from the Sybarex, 120 feet from the sword.
120 feet from the sword. I will be. I think that she would be 120.
120 feet from the map. So you want to like from
120
this point.
20 feet from the edge. Let's
Okay.
go. Yeah, hold up. Let's go 40 feet from the edge. Yeah, because
Okay,
I can.
cool.
Yeah, 40 feet.
So then you're 140 feet from the Sybarex.
Yes.
Great. Anybody else going to be outside the chamber, outside the map?
I need Throck.
Throck?
Throck wants to
Yeah.
stay with me. Yeah.
So Throck, you right by Andra, 40 feet out.
Mhm.
Who's you're going to be hasted, polymorphed into a giant owl.
Assuming that's what that
Right.
potion do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Among other things, yeah.
Okay.
Once you polymorph into an owl, Daisy's gonna pop back out. I'm gonna put my Event Horizon spell into her, and she's gonna hop on your back.
Find Familiar can cast spells with, I believe, the touch. I think it's.
Oh, only the touch?
Let me check the wording, but I
Okay.
believe it can't cast any spell.
Because knock, yeah. That's right.
I think it has to be like a single target. Let me check the wording of it.
You're probably right.
With the range of touch,
Okay,
it
with
can
the
deliver
range
the
of
spell.
touch. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we just spent like 30 minutes planning this. Like, Rob, if I donate money directly to you, if I go to your channel right now and just like drop all of the bits that I own, like Nick is sleeping, I can't make him donate to the channel for me.
No. You got to figure a way out. You got to figure this
Okay.
out. I mean, you have a solid first part of the plan.
I think in practice what this means is you don't get to remote this.
Yeah, I don't get to remote this. That's fine.
Okay.
What range do you need for the spell?
Actually, I only need like 90 feet, so I could get to. It's 90 feet, so I could get to the edge of the map and cast it pretty much
like
exactly where I need it to go, which I would put
you're-
it around, because it's 30. It's a 30-foot radius, so I would probably put it here. And how far is the sword? 20. That's another 15. I kind of want to do it like I want to keep this guy in. So 30 feet is about here. from the
Here,
center.
hold up. There's an easier way for me to do this.
Yeah.
Give me just a second. 30-foot radius. We'll make it a purple tint.
Perfect.
Before we
Yeah.
execute this fail-proof plan,
There you go. So that's this.
who here would like to be
this-
reincarnated?
You should be able to move it, Val.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, that is essentially because it gives Honghuzi enough. Is this water? Like, what's going on?
It's bile.
It's bile? You're
Mhm.
flying.
Not
It's fine.
Yeah,
you're flying.
Everything's
fine.
fine. Well,
Yeah.
it is Lowry. Just kidding. It is water, but
Yeah.
everyone else is bile.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're flying.
It looks
I'm
very.
not worried about
I should go get in that water. It looks very good.
Okay, so yeah, we are. I guess Throck and I are gonna be at the edge of the tunnel, just coming out of it.
Yeah. So I put you on the
Throck
map
doesn't
here
even have
because
to
that's
be
a
with me anymore. But
that's
it's fine.
this is about where you would have to be for
No,
to
that's
cast
fine.
the spell.
It's the same. I'm just
Um,
physically closer than where I was.
Mm-hmm.
What I am doing, I'm still sending Daisy, because what I would like to do
Okay.
is have Daisy on top of Honghuzi to be my eyes to see when to come around the corner
The
and
timing.
drop the gravity bomb. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then so here, I guess what's everyone else doing with this new, slightly revised plan?
Yeah.
Is everyone just going to be just outside the chamber to rush in if need be?
I'm going to stay right at the entrance
Mhm.
so I can, if necessary, give rain of arrows.
Yeah.
Medieval
Can-
English archer style.
Do you want to be in the chamber or just outside?
Just outside.
Cool. So consider yourself 5 feet off the map. So when you tell me you want to
Okay.
be on the map, it'll just take 5 feet of movement to do that.
Okay.
Throck, Lowry, is that where you want what you want to do this as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Lowry's also going to go around and get a consent form signed for anyone who would like to be reincarnated, just in case.
Oh, I
Okay,
signed that
okay.
consent form.
Great.
Absolutely.
Honghuzi
signed that
is
consent form.
categorically not going to touch that because he is pretty sure Lolth would take that as an extremely grave insult.
Oh, you don't want to come back?
I think if I come back as anything other than what I am, my god will be aggressively disappointed in me, and she could be here if she wanted to be.
Also,
Oh,
heads up,
okay.
Lowry, the ethereal
She's
plane is a
scary when
little
she's not
weird.
happy.
Yeah, heads up, Lowry, the ethereal plane is a little weird right now. Like, reincarnation might not actually work. At least right now.
Good to
Maybe
know.
later. it
Just in case it doesn't work,
will. Mhm.
is anyone here objecting to being reanimated via my spores and being
I'm
used to fight in the
definitely
fight?
objecting to
Just
that.
in case.
Definitely objecting
Okay.
to that. Thank you for asking.
Oh, I'm fine with
There's
that.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Anyone
I'm
else?
fine with that as well.
Please don't
Okay.
As
say
long as I'm not, my soul's not brought back.
No, that doesn't bring your soul back. It just basically, I just turn you into a little mushroom zombie, and my little spores take over for a little bit, and then you're done.
Do they eat me after?
If you would prefer a green burial where the spores do feast upon your flesh, I can provide that service if you would like. If you would not like that, I will happily make sure that you are buried or cremated or
No, I
disposed
would
of
like
in the
that.
manner to which that you prefer.
I would like the mushrooms to eat me.
Okay, they'll like that.
Just gonna look at Proserpina and Honghuzi the druids are being weird. Like...
Oh my goodness. This is why you usually
Interesting
usually
people.
don't.
Afterlife goals. Cool. Great. So let's do this. Let's do it, y'all. Like...
Okay. So let's all roll initiative.
Okay.
I put everyone's token on the board, so make sure you click that before you click roll initiative, and that will put it on the board.
Rob, what should be my additional modifier?
Your
relative to this?
owl is +2.
And I assume the potion is doing something else.
Yep.
For haste.
So could you read out
Does it mod
what it does for your friend?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Is it based on my character level or my class level?
Character level.
Okay, well, in that case, your movement speed is increased by 20 feet per round, and your armor class is up by +1.
Okay, so just that solid +2. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
roll
1, 2, 3.
with this thing and then reduce that number by 1.
Okay. Andra, can you get me
Whoa.
an
There we
initiative?
go.
Yep, I was just sort of waiting.
No worries. No worries. All right. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? Are we missing anybody? Hanguzi, Anja, Drak,
The big thing?
I think that's I think that's everyone. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do. So again, you four are you three here are off the map, but I'll keep your tokens on for helpful purposes. So basically, we're gonna start with a enlarged Honghuzi's turn, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So Honghuzi, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to like. Yeah, I think with the intelligence I have, I'm pretty sure I can trust everybody else for the timing. Let's see here. Definitely going to try and.
And just as a note, you have 5 less feet of movement because you have to get onto the map. But
Right. And also, and would it be outrageous for me to say that I'm already starting like
no,
20
you can
feet
do
in
that.
the air?
That's easy enough.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to move 60 feet and dodge, because getting to the sword without being able to grab it and thus being right next to the thing seems like a very bad idea, even worse to the idea of a predator that is itself not apex.
Great. All right. So go ahead and move yourself.
Thank you.
It will then. I will kind of fudge it, the initiative, and Anja, go ahead now as you step in.
Okay. And that's all because he didn't use.
Oh, and I'm going to use my action to dodge.
Yeah.
Cool.
I heard.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I'll turn it down a
Anja,
little bit here.
seeing Honghuzi is there, seeing that he is out of the radius, Anja will come out of her creature's eyes, turn the corner, and drop her event horizon where.
So could
the
you read that
token
out for
is.
me?
Yep. Let's get this on.
Mm-hmm.
I have to find my character sheet. I have so many things open and my eyes are garbage. Okay, so it's a thing. Event horizon. I will first link it and then we will cast the actual.
So 31st radius
that
sphere.
casted, yeah.
Dark vision, can't see through this darkness.
20 feet, great.
Right. Any creature that starts its turn inside the area. Okay, so it's going to technically happen when they start their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I will now. I'll just have it affect everything because of the timing, and then we'll do everything by the books initiative-wise.
Gotcha.
So we have 5 Rodderkin strength saves. What's your DC nowadays?
My DC nowadays is a 17. Strength saving.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 of them are going to succeed. I'm going to say this guy and this guy are the ones that succeed for now. So could you roll damage, please?
Yeah.
So they're going to get moved 1, 2.
Sorry, I'm trying to physically find it on my. It's not on my attacks. Okay. Let me just read it real quick so we can figure it out. At level 3, it is 35.
66 base.
66 bludgeoning and half on a success.
Yep.
Oh, Proserpina, what happened?
Oh no.
I'll get it. That is the wrong. I'm just gonna do this here because in order for me to see the map, I don't actually have access to the. Yeah, sorry
Sounds
about
good.
that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I have so many things open. Shoo, hell yeah. Okay, so 10. I'm counting off my 10s.
Yep, no worries.
Hold up, I'm so sorry. Like, that's a 10. Okay. And then that is a 5. So it's at 15 bludgeoning right now.
Okay, so all the Rodder can fail. Those 3 Rodder can fail and take 15. The other 2 will take 7 points of damage, and the Sybarex just barely got an 18. Got exactly an 18, and so we'll just take 7 points of damage as well. As a note, none of you can see through this magical darkness. So right now, none of you can see the Sybarex.
Yeah.
Well,
part of it is still sticking out technically.
Yeah, but it's like blocking, like it's a whole orb, so there's like no line of sight.
There you
so
go.
If I draw through.
And as a bonus action, I will Blade Sing.
Great. All right, so now we'll come back to Hamuzi. So Throck, anything you want to do?
Yes. He would like to cast Water Walk on the group.
Okay.
Having forgot to do that beforehand.
Okay, great. So also you can get, the 4 of y'all who are, because what's the range of it? I'm guessing it's not
30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you 4 can water walk.
And that's it.
Great.
Now.
So you're still outside the chamber. That's good.
Yeah.
No problem. So the Rudderkin. So how smart are these things? I'm pretty sure not at all. Yeah. No. All right. So this one will spend 10 feet of movement stepping outside of the darkness, and it's going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 closer to you. Then these other 4 are going to spend their turns dashing towards you, Anja.
Okay.
So this one can't quite make it. It's going to get where I put Lowry, technically.
And I remember the things inside do have their movement reduced regardless, right?
Yes, yeah. So those 3 are stuck in there. They're not doing anything on their turns. This one should be able to get to you here. If that one's good, that one's good, that one's a little bit out. Okay, so.
Okay. We are having some camera issues too with Proserpina.
Yes.
So just gonna check on her real quick.
No worries. So yes, you currently have 3 Rodderkin directly next to you, and then 3 more, and then 2 more right inside 30 feet of you. Then this one is going to spend 10. It's going to move 3 whole spaces with its movement. This one's going to charge into the water and kind of jump and scrabble up at you in the like bile, Huzi. And this one's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly make their way through here. At the end of the Rudderkin's turn, the Sybarek's going to take a legendary action. Yeah, so could the giant eagle...
Owl?
Yeah, could Anja, could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes, I can.
Great, thank you.
I can find my character sheet. Once again. I can't see it. What is it?
That's a 20. That is just enough. As you see this thing, just this like huge globule of bile flies towards you, and you manage to just barely avoid it as it like starts melting away the rock side next to you.
Gotcha.
Proserpina, are you sticking outside for now?
I have 3. I'm gonna be like, I got 3 of them on me.
Yeah, that's also true. Oh, actually, Proserpina, since you're just outside the cave, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with, I believe, no, just a good old-fashioned wisdom saving throw.
I think she's frozen again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back to Proserpina's turn when we've got her back solidly. So Lowry, You were just 5 feet outside the chamber, right?
Yes.
So wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am good at these.
Great.
25.
Yeah, you're good. For a second, these things look pretty gross and frightening, but at this point, you're fine.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can I see Anja and the 3 around her?
Basically, if you pop onto the board, like here, here or here, you can, yeah.
Okay.
It'll take 5 feet of movement. So you can kind
Okay.
of put yourself wherever you want, kind of along the edge here.
Yeah, I'll spend that movement. I am going to twin a hex onto
Great.
2 of those tutors.
Great. Do you want 2 of the ones next to Anja?
Yes.
Great. All right.
And I will use my 2-bird sling. Does a 15 hit?
It sure does.
Okay, cool.
You
So
two
that's
birds
gonna
with one
hit, and
stone?
it's going to ricochet and hopefully hit the second guy. Let's see if it does. We'll get that roll out of the way. 17.
Yes, it sure does.
Okay, so first
amazing.
one takes 6 points of is that bludgeoning? Yeah, bludgeoning plus.
These things that doesn't matter. They still take full.
Plus 5 points necrotic.
Right.
Second one
Oh,
takes
plus 5 points necrotic. Very nice.
4 points bludgeoning
4 points
plus 1 point
So
necrotic.
5 points damage. Nice. As like, can you just give me an image of what that looks like? This attack.
She just points her fingers at me. Get away from my new friend! And then she pulls her sling back, hits it, and it just bounces off of one, hits him between the eyes, and then just bonks the other one between the eyes too.
Amazing. I love it.
Like a skipping stone on water.
I love it. Yeah. So real quick, do any of you speak Abyssal?
Like, which?
I have a Helm of
Right.
Comprehend language, so I can use that at will, so I can understand it.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That's what my mushroom hat is.
Hey, I love it. All right. So, and Lowry, are you gonna stay there, or do you want to take the 2 attack of opportunities to get out of the cave?
Nope, I'll hang there. I'm gonna help my friend.
You hear this thing, but to you, Lowry, it sounds like wizard. Anja, this is its second legendary action. Could you make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Good thing you're a wizard.
What is that?
That's a 16.
Okay.
Is that the roll you're going with?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, did not expect that low roll. So you
Yeah, I rolled
take
a
12
6.
psychic. You take 12 psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and your intelligence and charisma scores are 1, as you just got feeble-minded.
Okay. Was that a spell?
Sure is.
I'm gonna
The creature
counterspell.
can't cast spell. You're outside of 60 feet.
Oh, that's right. What I would like to do instead, as I feel this psychic damage, I would
Mhm.
like to use my reaction to not take that damage, essentially. I'm going to spend a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have, if I can pull up my, bam. Oh, wait, come on. There we go. There it is. With Song of
Okay.
Defense, while
Great.
I'm in Blade Song is active and I take damage, I can use your action to spend 1 spell slot and reduce the damage to the amount equal to 5 times that spell slot. So I will do, essentially, I will just spend a level 2 spell slot and just
Great, and take 2 damage
Yeah.
instead. Great. However,
so do I need to make the con save?
No, there's no con save.
I'm taking damage.
Oh, yeah, for concentration. Sorry,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, so my
shouldn't
cha
be a
and my
problem.
int is essentially 0.
It's 1.
1, okay.
Importantly. But
Okay. Does that
Mhm.
affect my... I'm good for the thing I
Not,
rolled.
not your con save, but
no, I will say I will allow you to maintain concentration.
Yeah.
However, you can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can identify your friends and follow them, and even protect them, though. So
Okay.
you can. I will say
I
that
know
one
what I'm
effect, your blade
doing,
sawing,
and that's it.
but that's about it.
Okay.
You're like you are now a feral Andra. You're
Okay.
not a wizard. You're
This
just a
this
feral
is terrifying.
person.
Yes, this
Uh-huh.
is terrifying. Okay.
Hey, Andra, it's your go.
It's
That
my
was its
go.
legendary action.
I would like to use my action to dodge.
Okay, great. At the end of your turn, its final legendary action, it will look at. Yeah, it's gonna look at you, Lowry, and I need you to make a dexterity save.
It can
throw.
see us? That's what I need to ask.
It sure does. One thing,
Yeah.
I was worried that Honghuzi was going to sneak in the way he normally does, because this thing has true sight.
Yeah.
had a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 5. Does that save?
It's close.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to take 35 points of poison damage, Lowry, as a large globule of water hits you, and for some reason it burns your skin.
If I'm immune to poison, does that do anything for me?
Oh yeah, it means you. Oh, it's acid damage. Sorry. Not
Oh,
poison
acid damage. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Don't worry.
Cool.
That's the poison immunity is relevant for many of these other things. So that's that. Proserpina, you can now jump in because you unfortunately had some connection issues here.
Yeah.
Andra's already mentioned that there are nasties kind of coming up on her, so.
Mm-hmm. And
Coming
she does
up on
not
her?
look great. Like she looks like she wants to bite things.
Yeah.
Everything is on this
Mhm.
freaking hole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Oh,
three
at
of
the
them on
beginning of
her,
its turn,
right?
it's gonna take damage though.
It's not its turn yet. That was just legendary.
Oh, that was
action.
its legendary, but I hadn't.
Yeah, it's
my
about to be its turn, but.
Oh, so we're
yeah,
just going back
so
to Proserpina. Sorry.
We're going back to Proserpina
Mhm.
first. Yep. What you got?
Okay. So there's 3 on Anja, so I'm gonna start shooting the ones on Anja to get them off her.
Great.
Let's start with the sharpshooter.
Great. These things don't look very hard to hit. They're not nimble much. Well, that
And
won't, though.
That won't hit.
Bonus action, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Bonus action, we're redirecting to the one next to it.
Hits for 17. All right. Do you want this to be one of the ones that's been hexed or no?
Sure.
Okay, great. So there's that. So that's your first attack.
First attack. We're gonna still target the.
Same one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess this one.
Here, I put the damage onto this guy, so
Okay,
if you want to shoot the one you just
Okay.
shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead. That will miss by not a lot.
Oh, cool.
And then third attack definitely hits and will destroy that Roderican. As your arrow kind of hits it and it just kind of burbles.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right.
I'm
Anything
gonna take a little bit of movement
Mhm.
and just back up into
Do you want it back out of the chamber?
no,
Okay, got it.
just
Back
sort of move
through
a little
here.
bit farther away so I can
Yeah.
turn and swing and fire as I need to.
For sure. All right. Okie dokie. So it's now the Sibrex's turn. It has to make a strength save.
Yep, and because
Um,
my intelligence is 1, that affects
Mhm.
my spell save, right?
It does.
Yep, that's what I
unfortunately.
thought. Just a real quick, I know my
So
intelligence
what's
is
your?
normally 1,
Yeah.
so I'll just change it and then look at it right now. It would be 8.
All right. So then it
Mhm.
does succeed.
Okay, so it takes
Um,
half.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, half of 66 every turn is not nothing to
It's not.
sneeze
It's
at.
not enough. Like,
But-
don't shake a stick at it. And that was a
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal
Feeble
roll.
minded. The feeble
Holy
minded
shit.
concentration spell.
18, 28, 30. So 15.
Nice.
Mhm.
I mean, you've already done over 20 damage to it, so I'm sure that's good. All right. At this point, it's going to turn to all these intruders in its domain, and it's going to look at the inexplicable owl, Proserpina, and Lowry. And I need you all to make me Constitution saving throws.
Boy,
Okay.
don't let me down.
I'm gonna use
Oh,
Indomitable.
thanks, everyone.
Sounds good to me.
17.
17.
Let's see if Indomitable works for the first time in this entire campaign.
Hey, it does! It does! Amazing!
It did!
Now, are either of you who failed, which is both of you, 17 does not succeed, are either of you immune to the poisoned condition?
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't
you
think
are
owls are.
unaffected.
I don't think owls
No,
are.
owls are definitely not, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Hunghuzi, you are poisoned. Owl Huzi is poisoned, and you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Duly noted.
All right. As you all see the owl like start to molt and like grow sickly and more pale and just kind of start to diminish. At the start of your turn, Owl Huzi, can you make another Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember reading up on this. This is going to be complex. Okay.
You, sir, have a nat 20. So.
I do. The problem is I have to get next to this thing and then away from it.
Is that our
We're
final
gonna have
total?
to. We're gonna have to.
Cool. You gain another level exhaustion. Your speed is halved.
Phantasmagoria.
I mean, oh no, I root for you all.
And just asking, did you take that or did you?
Yeah,
use
yeah.
your
I'm
nat
taking it.
20. Okay. Okay.
You took it.
Okay.
What you got for me, Huzi?
Okay, so I'm a base 40, which
So you have 60 feet, so you have 30 feet of movement.
oh no, I mean I'm a base 40 after the poisoning.
Oh, gotcha. 40
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Radical.
That means I am absolutely gonna have to dash to get to that sword, which I will do. What will the attempt to grab it be?
Oh, it's on the ground. You can grab it.
Oh, okay. I can just yank. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 20. That's 20 feet. This is my life now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just. Not maximize the zoom window and instead move my token.
40. So, yeah. Here you go. You could end your turn about here. With full, if you're dashing, that full 80 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. So you are there. Terrific. Love it.
Oh no, I think. Oh wait, yeah. I have to
Yep.
get around. Yeah.
Because 40 and yeah. And I'll just let you kind of do the diving and stuff. I'm nice like that. Yeah. So as you steal the blade, though, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action. And could you, Bird Huzi, make me a Wisdom saving throw?
Okay. Now, if memory serves, exhaustion means exhaustion.
It's
2
not.
means
It's not with disadvantage because it's only ability checks for the exhaustion, first and second level.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you said.
Oh, I'm sure
Constitution?
you'll be fine. No, Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! I'll spend the 20
Okay.
to auto pass because.
For a moment, your entire body freezes as a cold monster is cast on you, but you resist it with your owly fortitude. Great. Hey, Throck, you want to get in on this?
I would love if I could just throw myself into the melee, but
Great.
what I'm gonna first do
Uh-huh.
is I'm going to be a good teammate, and I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on Anja.
That's a very, very good idea, friend.
Thank you.
Very bad.
Yeah, so Throck's just gonna lay a hand on Anja's head, and it's like on the back of the back, and be like, "Get up," and just like suck the darkness out of her.
Yeah, as Anja now, you fully realize that you had all of your intelligence just stolen away by that spell. Woo! All right, fun times.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Throck.
Any
Plus,
bonus action movement stuff you want to do?
He's just gonna kind of move himself around this guy.
Yeah, that's fine. You can kind of move around through. All right. And now we have the Rudderkin finally able to do things now.
Start of their
They're
turn.
gonna all kind of glows. I'm gonna make the strength saves for the ones who are in there but not.
Now
yet.
it's a 17 again.
Yes. So
Mhm.
one of them succeeds, one of them fails. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, cool beans.
20, 15.
It's another pretty good roll. It's a 10. That would be a 26.
26. All right. So the ones that were in here for a round are dead, and the other one looks very injured. But now we have 5 Rudderkin that are going to make some attacks against y'all.
Right. And
So-
I did take the dodge action.
You did.
Mhm.
So we're going to have 2 on Anja, 1 on Lowry, and 2 on Throck. So the ones on you, Anja, that's a 14.
Nope. I'm
I
blade
just
singing.
rolled 2 natural 20s.
Did you? Man.
I will take a screenshot.
Did you?
But yes, that's incredible. This Rudderkin really, really wants to like
Yeah,
slurp
yeah.
on you here. But okay, so that's gonna be a hit then. So
Yeah, I'll
you will
take
take.
Hey, Action
will take-
Scourge, thank you for the raid.
Hey, welcome. We're in a
Welcome,
big fight against a massive, disgusting Sybarex,
Yeah.
and it's on as the party's trying to basically heist a very powerful artifact from it. So
Mhm.
you're going to take Anja 27 points of piercing damage, and I
Okay.
need a con save.
A con save?
And party, y'all just missed me rolling 2 nat 20s for my disadvantage
True.
attack. I don't understand what's going on now.
So
I'm so
let me
not used
just do my math real quick. 27, you said?
Yes.
DC
Okay.
13 on the.
DC 13 con
4,
save.
5, 6, 7. Cool beans. Cool beans. And a con save, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So both a concentration check and a con save.
Yep. As a warcaster, I get the advantage for the con check for
Yep.
the warcaster. Let me roll the non-advantage first. Ooh, that was a nat 20, so I'm good on that
Nice,
one.
you're good.
And then the
Like,
for the
like
check.
3 20s and 30
Cool,
seconds.
and a natural 19 plus my con.
Great.
So,
You're good on both.
Mhm.
Throck, does a 15 hit you in non-transformed form?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then you take 11 points of damage, and I need a Constitution save. And
Okay.
Lowry, a 17, does that hit you?
Yep.
All right, so you will take 8 points of damage, and I need a Constitution save from you as well.
And I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke. on
Great.
that hit.
It rolls a. It succeeds, and it takes 9 points of damage. Nice. It takes 4
There-
points of damage because it's resistant to fire, unfortunately. Great.
I rolled a 23 on my
Yeah,
save.
you are
This
so
is acid
good.
damage, right?
No, it's piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
Yep, these are the little Rarkins, the little Cronenberg guys. All right. So that is that. Proserpina.
Okay, I'm gonna say fire in the hole.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to attack the one that has the purple marker on it.
Yep, that's the one of the ones that's been hexed.
Okay. Sharpshooter, and I'm going to use an arcane shot to
Mhm.
add bursting arrow which is
Uh-huh.
a 10-foot radius.
Yep. So that'll get all your friends and enemies except for this one little weirdo.
Yeah, hence the sorry guys.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Hashtag yeet.
Hits.
That hits, so bursting
Mhm.
arrow.
So that
Add
one
7
takes
force
19.
damage.
Great. And all of them just take 7. So that's actually exactly enough to kill that marked non-friendo. Also, we totally forgot about the one that's on you, Parsapina. Does a 17 hit you nowadays?
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. So just real quick, 15 points of damage and a con save from you, please. If would you kindly?
Second.
Also, all of you also take 7 points of force damage, unfortunately.
Force damage?
Yep, you're good on concentration. Yep.
I'm gonna
All right, you are good.
use my reaction on the force damage to absorb.
Great.
Oh, I can't, because it's force. I can't absorb that, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Great.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So that's one attack, Parsapina.
Okay.
Do you have crossbow expert?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Got it. So what you gonna do with those other attacks?
Oh, that's right. I have 2 more attacks.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, you don't. Let's move on.
Let's see. This one on Anja. We're gonna start with one who's still on Anja.
Mhm.
Sharpshooter again.
Hits and heavily damages.
And we're gonna repeat.
Yep.
Okay.
Hits and kills. Boom. A solid hit.
Do I want to? No, I'm gonna save everything else.
Okay, you got it. I think seeing the maybe rather lack of progress its minions are doing, this thing is going to, after your turn, use 2 legendary actions, and you see these piles of bile, like 2 puddles of bile, kind of sputter and spurt, and more rudder can splurt out of it.
Do you need an antacid?
Yeah, it's
Was that
very
a joke?
mad at you all.
Was that an abyssal joke? A little goof?
Lowry, it was very much it was like I will twist and warp every inch of your flesh. Yeah, it was
Classic.
not classic demons.
That was
Lowry.
mean. She's gonna translate that for whoever's around her.
That's everyone. Lowry, what you up to?
Let's see. Well, you know what? Bonus action, we're gonna move that hex on over because I think both
Great.
of the ones that I hexed are
Yep.
down now, right?
Hex 2
Okay.
new ones here.
So 2 new ones, please.
Yep.
And then we are going to 2-bird sling.
Great. Oh, so then I'll mark one that's not next to you because you'd be attacking that one with disadvantage.
Yes.
Great. Go ahead.
First one
Mhm.
does a 16 hit.
Sure does.
Excellent. So
Things are
that's
not
gonna
hard to
ricochet.
hit.
That's gonna ricochet off that one and hit a friend. Does an 18
Nice. Sure does. These
Okay,
things have an AC
first-
of 12.
hit? Nice.
OMG, same.
First one will take.
Aw.
First one will take 7 points bludgeoning plus. And they're both hexed when I hit. Right?
Ooh, max damage. 13 total damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Okay.
Big
second
number.
Give me big number.
Big
Yes.
number.
Second one. Did that go through to the?
Yep, 5.
Okay.
I got
5 plus a hex damage, which is
All right, so
4.
another 9 points of damage. Nice. As again, this bouncing, ricocheting slingshot slams into these 2 Rodican. Anything else from you? Bonus action movement?
Nope, I already did my bonus action, and I'll
All right,
just stay
that's
put
right.
for now.
Great. Anja.
Whew, my turn. I am no longer immediately surrounded. This is great.
Yeah. You also can't see through your own black hole, unfortunately, though.
That's fine. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Hunkuzi is fine.
Hopefully.
I'm definitely not in the corner of the room I used to be, so that's a sign of something.
Mhm, 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 mhm. You have a blade.
Yeah, it's just great. I'm gonna just fuck this healing shit. I'm just gonna cut him down.
Great.
Nobody expects the owl style swordsmanship.
Totally. So yes, Andra, what's up with you?
Yeah, I am going to I'm gonna be a good team player and not get into melee and continue to hold my concentration, take the dodge action.
Okay. Also, just can you zoom out on the your roll 20 so that the audience can see the map as well?
Oh, is it a little?
Yeah. They can only really see some of the middle of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So everyone, I'm blind, so for me to see this, I have to zoom in really
you're
close.
Totally good.
But also means that you guys have trouble seeing everything, so I apologize.
No worries.
Yeah.
All right. It is now the Sybarek's turn. It has to make a... Okay. It does not have a good strength save, but it has magic resistance, so it's just barely succeeding here all these times.
Right,
so
it
go ahead and roll your 66. Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead and do that while I plot my...
Okay.
All right, yeah. You really
on
done... Nice, awesome. Yeah, you really done pissed it off, Hong Huzi. So it's gonna make... It's going to use it. So you see these like chains that are like all around this thing, like kind of like squidging it together. 3 of them lift up and are going to fly towards you. So I'm going to do this one at a time because I don't know how long Owl Huzi's going to last. Hey, that's a 12 exactly.
When I said 12, I forgot about that +2.
Oh,
I've got 14.
That's very good. Okay, well that's a 16. So you will take 9 points of bludgeoning damage or piercing damage and 10 points of acid damage.
That's 0.
All right, so you are a person again.
Yes. You are now an human
However,
being.
Rob,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of let people know what goes on at this channel is you can gift us natties, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a nat 1 gifted to you today. I would like to call that nat 1 on that second attack, if you don't mind, and keep Owl Huzi.
All right. It does have a third attack.
That's okay.
That's
you have a second nat 2.
Ouch my bones.
Ouch
my bones. Roll them. Out my bones.
Do I have a second nat 1?
You do, but go ahead and roll the second one. Go ahead and do it. I just did it on 1 to demonstrate.
Okay. Great.
Roll your bones.
10 damage total.
An owl I still beat.
Aha! Nice.
Very badly injured.
So that's its turn. So Hong Huzi, at the start of your turn, you're going to make 2 Constitution saving throws. One you know what it is, and one you do not.
Oh boy, what is going to happen to this poor owl?
So which one? You're going to have to tell me which one is which.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is first one I'm gonna say it's the order in which you said. So that first one is the thing I know, which I assume means exhaustion 3.
Yep.
And the second is going to hopefully be a much higher number, and it is
the exact DC. In fact, as you avoid taking 4d6 poison damage, being within 30 feet of it.
Wonderful.
Barely, but you now are at exhaustion level 3.
Yes. Which doesn't kill me, so or stop me, so it doesn't matter. I am going to owl away at maximum velocity.
Okay, which is 80 feet, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get almost to the edge of the map here.
Let me do that thing. Yes, thank you.
All right. At the end of your turn, though. Yeah, it's going to just try and kill you. Make a dex save as your owl form, please.
An understandable objection to a frankly extremely offensive showing.
It's really,
does,
really unhappy.
Does the potion buff my dex score as per haste? Or buff my dex save as per?
Does
Okay.
not, unfortunately.
Okay, so just 1d20.
Right.
2. Oh my dear lord.
How dare you? Wow. You like just barely flap out of the way. This thing is enraged at this point. It's very, very unhappy. It is never hated something more. All right, Throck.
Frankly, with my tiny owl brain, I have no idea how this is suddenly going so well.
Honestly, me as the GM, me neither.
Okay, so he has the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So as a free action, I'm going to say to the group, "Are we leaving?"
Yeah, we're fucking going.
Okay. Then Throck is gonna go to just like around here. Take the opportunity attacks from those two.
That's fine. Cool. An 11 and a 23. So I'm going to guess the 23 will get you.
Yes, it will.
So 18 points of damage and a con save, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to use a nat 20.
You are fine.
Okay. How
Alright.
much damage was that?
18.
18. Okay.
More than I expected from this little guy.
That was a lot.
Let it not be said that they are swinging their little hearts out.
And then Throck is going to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
And it is going to need dex saving throws from...
Yeah, those three. I'll let you get this guy too. So I'll make 4 dex saves. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
All right, we have 2 successes, 2 fails.
It's 22. It rolled it.
22? Oh, perfect. All right, great. So we have a dead one.
And that is radiant damage.
Yes, it is, which they take full. That one is barely alive. And that one is alive. All right, so you wipe out one, you blind another, and almost kill it. And yeah, as just like a just beam of sunlight happens. Anything else? Bonus action, etc.?
Do
you want
a bonus action turn into an earth elemental.
Yeah, I figured. Big Chongus. A little bit too big of a Chongus.
And the spell says that it comes out of his hand, out of the hand. I would like to imagine that it comes out of throat. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Are you
And
kidding me? That's
like this-
I can't say no to that. I legally can't say no to that. Amazing. Terrific. It's just like a brr. So at the end of your turn, Throck, I need another dex save from Alhuzi, because at this point it's just personal.
And to its glee, I have this hat on that deck save, and so this is probably not going to go well for me. But let's see what happens.
It hopes so.
That's a 5.
Yeah, so you take 38 points of acid damage.
Ow, bye.
Yeah. So that damage carries. Oh, any excess does carry over. And then
how much did you say total?
38.
Okay, so 33 burning in. That was acid. So I sadly do not get spicy resistance, but certainly very much alive. That's great. I'll take that.
Great. Can I also get a dex save from you?
Well, at least this one is a better number.
Okay, you take 9 points of falling damage because you fall down 20 feet, but you do not fall prone, I will say. Great. Hey, Throck, what's your elemental's reach? Does it have 10-foot reach, or is it just a 5-foot reach guy?
Take a look. It is a 10-foot reach.
Great. So that means, Throck, you get an attack of opportunity, and Lowry and Proserpina, you get an attack of opportunities as all the Rodderkin swarm Honghuzi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
I would like to use a nat 20 on that.
Great.
Okay.
Let me just roll.
my job.
Okay. This one. This one.
It's just -5 from that, so 13.
Oof, yeah,
So
it's
25 altogether.
is dead. Is very dead. Lowry, do you have a reaction, like attack of opportunity you want to take on the one leaving your range here? Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you.
I knew that. I knew that.
Of course you knew that.
Fine.
I was saying it for the audience, not you, because you are a consummate professional at all times.
That moves into my space. Use reaction. Opportunity attack. Yes. I can do a spell that targets one creature.
Correct.
I would like to blight the fine fellow.
Okay, it's just dead. It has 8 hit points.
Okay.
It's fully dead. Can't survive that. No matter what if you roll minimum damage, pretty much. I mean, you're good as long as.
Well, he would have to roll a con save.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Natural 5. We're good. He's like just
Sure.
like I imagine just now a pile of mushrooms just appears where this thing was. It's beautiful. It's natural.
It's terrifying.
Hungoozy.
Yes.
We got 3 Rodderkins attacking. Wow. Okay.
I'm going to
Toss one.
swing, and do I have that sword in hand?
Sure. You're not
Oh,
attuned to
okay.
it though.
Of course. You know what? For ease of roll, I'm gonna not swing with that sword,
Okay.
and instead use my proper size one, what I am very good at using.
Great.
And I mentioned these things have a low AC, so let's swing with this.
That hits. So do you
Or-
want to do this? So I will say
Okay.
the one with the mark is pretty low. Do you want to just hit that one, or do you want to try to hit one of the fresh ones?
Let's hit the one that's pretty low.
Cool, because that one's just
Guaranteed.
dead then. So
Guaranteed,
that's just one less attack. Great.
And a nice spicy rally
Yeah.
for what might happen next.
Which is 2 more hits because we got a dirty 20 and a 23, unfortunately.
see.
So that's going to be 22 points of piercing damage total,
Okay.
and then 2 con saves, please.
68, 66, con saves. 1, 2.
Hey, you are actually you're already poisoned, which actually means that attack was at disadvantage technically, but I'm just gonna let it slide because I forgot. You're good.
That means
Yeah.
that means those saves are at disadvantage too, because I'm on 3 levels of exhaustion.
Ooh, cool.
Does the exhaustion carry over since if he changed forms?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's on him.
Gotcha.
Just
One
the same way
and-
that like a spell, if you cast it like haste on him, it would
Yeah.
continue through.
Gotcha.
Cuts both ways, unfortunately. All right, so you still only fail 1 actually, because 11 succeeds. Great. That's your go, Proserpina.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet over this way to start,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to use piercing arrow, my last arcane shot. So I need these 2 to make it. These 2 right here.
Yep.
Make a dex save.
Fail both of them, a natural 4 and a natural 3.
All right, so they will take 2 arrow damage from a regular shot plus piercing arrow damage. So let me roll that. And boom. So 9 damage total.
9 damage total. Great. So that's just your first attack.
That's just my first attack.
Not
So-
even your final form.
Oh no. Okay, so second attack, the one right next to Hankuzi because it's not disadvantaged.
Correct.
I am gonna fucking sharpshooter that motherfucker.
Yep, please do.
And I'm gonna sacrifice the +1 on my bow
Okay.
to
Do
add
extra lightning
some
damage.
lightning damage.
Love it.
So
Hits and
let me roll the lightning
That's quite
damage,
good.
which is 2d8.
Could take it out if you roll well. Not quite enough. So it's up, but not by a whole lot.
Well, we're doing this again.
Yeah,
You know the rules.
figured. I sure do. Third attack. It's gone with a flurry of arrows.
All right. Fuck it. Action surge.
There it is. We're done messing around now.
And since this one's right up on me, I'm gonna just drop the bow, grab my scimitars.
Mhm.
So that'll give me 3 more attacks with them.
All right. All 3 hit for a total of 20 points of damage. It's just barely up. And you do get technically 1 more if you have 2 scimitars.
I do have 2 scimitars.
Great.
Oh, it's
Go ahead.
action.
Okay.
So that will be not 6, but 2 more damage.
Yeah,
'cause
2
you're
more
not a
damage.
two-weapon fighter. But hey, it is definitely in the single digits here. Very, very nice. I think at this point, the Sybarex, seeing Hung Huzi as not a giant owl, is going to look at him one more time, and I need another wisdom saving throw this time as you, Hung Huzi.
Whole person, isn't it? I bet it's whole person.
No, it's not a whole person.
Oh.
It's whole
okay,
monster.
Yeah.
Paralyzed. Hung Huzi is paralyzed. All right. That is Hung Huzi. And the legendary action, Mallory. What would you like to do?
This is more than I bargained for. All right.
Is it?
Okay. I'm going to bonus action. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to move my hex. I'm going to have to drop my hex.
I mean, you're still concentrating on it right now.
Yeah, but I can't do 2 spell things in 1 turn, so I'm going to have to go up to Hung Huzi. You're going to get a smack with a greater restoration.
Ah.
Does that take the exhaustion away?
No, it only takes 1 effect away, so it'll unpetrify you.
It's or end one of the following effects. So
Yeah.
it will take away your petrification, your paralyzation, but not your your guy.
Okay, and the
Yeah,
interest
your
of,
paralyzation.
in the interest of warning everybody, we've got 2 more rounds here before it does it. Before I still won't be able to move. Keep that.
We
keep
can work
in
on that.
mind.
We can work on that.
Right.
Bonus action. What can I do? Can I do anything?
Run!
You could actually move your hex because that's not technically casting the spell. It's just using
Is
the
it?
spell. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just moving it, yeah.
It's like the sunbeam thing. that
Okay,
Rock
cool.
does.
Or like
We're
Hunter's
gonna
Mark.
we'll just move our hex to the furthest 2 in the hopes that later I
Great.
will be able to smack them with something.
Love it. All right. That's gonna be Anja.
Okay, so what do I got here? Save my friends. Something is gonna have to get dropped, possibly. What he's got? He's got 1 guy on him, and
Oh, who's he? Yeah, he's
God,
got
I
one
really don't
guy on
want
it.
to drop that event horizon because we're gonna see it. Okay, so I am underneath Throck. I can't find myself. Like, I can't click myself because I'm underneath Throck, is what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha. Here, I'll move Throck up here.
Oh, I can't even find myself. It's okay, I'll just drag myself back down. There we go. Okay.
There you go. Sure.
Yeah. And I have 40 feet of movement. So I can get into range of this guy. You hear my blade sing as my rapier is pulled out, and I will do my first
Great.
attack
Great.
on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Rapier 1.
Hits and
Natural 20.
roll damage. Well, roll damage for the first one.
Yeah, for the first one.
Because yeah, it's dead. It's dead already.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you would like to move up, if you have the movement to move up to the other one, I'll let you keep that
I
to 20.
don't, but
Okay.
what if Mama's got some range? Hold on a second. Nah. I don't. Not.
You
not
could
with
throw
the
it.
cantrip.
I'll let you
Yeah.
throw it with that nat 20.
Huh? I didn't.
I'll
nat
let you
20.
throw it into one of these things.
I didn't nat
I thought
20
you
it though.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
I
you
didn't.
said
I
nat
didn't
20, that's
shadow
why I
blade.
was-
I just did my rapier. Because shadow blade's also
Cool.
concentration.
Yeah. Any other
Um,
things then?
Then, yeah, no, I think that's it because I'm gonna hold. Because I don't have anything bonus action wise to really help Punk Hoosie out. So.
You got it.
Mhm.
It, for the third time in a row, succeeds the Event Horizon
All right.
check. Go ahead and roll your
Half.
damage.
Boop.
And this thing
Ugh.
hasn't hated anything as much as it hates Hung Hoosie right now.
But Honkuzi's such a nice person. Why do you hate Honkuzi?
All right.
He's one of my new best friends. Leave him alone.
It's my thing
This
now
is
because I
not
took
the
it.
best, so.
It's my thing because I took it. That makes it mine.
16,
It's not yours
17,
anymore. Fuck
18.
off.
18.
Yeah, so
All
8
right, so
force
it
damage
takes
on that
9.
guy, and whoever's is the one guy
9.
that's still inside his.
No,
he's
it's
just
dead.
been-
It's so
He's been
dead.
absorbed into this
Yeah.
and just
Mhm,
slowly
mhm.
crushing. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's actually going to use a whole action to do that. Hung Hoosie, can I have a wisdom save from you?
Sure. That's I don't know what you'd ever want a number this low to be, but I can give you that 6.
Yeah. So it's going to cast command on you, and you feel your eyes turn towards the bile, and you hear the single word, dive.
Banging.
Hung Hoosie. Obadiah.
I don't
We're
have
at a
it.
30-minute warning. There's a nat 20.
How long have I had that? Why didn't you tell me about it?
You were all you had 2. You were responsible.
I used both.
Oh, you did you? You didn't tell me that.
Oh.
You didn't tell me that you used both. Sorry.
Ooh, brutal.
Brutal. It's fine. We're good. Never mind. Never mind.
All right. So what do you? So as per how command works, I believe that you immediately use your reaction to act. Let me
If that's
check.
so, we got 17 feet because I
Alright.
am deeply exhausting.
Yes.
So that much.
So I will say that probably 1, 2, 3. I will consider you prone as you essentially get as far as your exhausted body will drive you. But you are now prone on the ground.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Uh,
like Lowry is standing next to me. That is in character.
Hanuzi, you just need to get to the edge of the map here.
How long
It's
is
your
this command
go.
last? How long's
Does he
command
know
last?
It's just
the
a
wrong
round.
way?
It's just the one round, so
Mhm.
you're good.
Okay.
It's just the one
Yeah,
command.
the immediate round. Yeah.
Okay. So if I am back in control of myself, getting up and dashing back would get me exactly right where I started, wasting everybody's time.
Because you have to stand up from prone, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your normal movement, right? Yeah. Or no? Yeah. Yep. You are right back where you started.
And something here's let me fail some.
Oh yeah,
saves
please.
Real
Just
quick.
one. Just the one.
Yeah, but I still have to roll it twice. Morally, it's
Yeah, of course. You
Okay,
now
so-
have. Is that 4 levels of exhaustion?
That is 4 levels of
Great.
exhaustion.
2
My
more and
hit
you're
point-
dead.
Yeah, my hit point max has dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
But take heart, everybody. I've still got one more round before I can't move anymore.
Yay. And as a legendary action, I now need you to make a con save.
Fantastic! I love this.
Okay.
What is my
30
What's
points of
happening?
acid damage.
Guess who's alive? It's actually still me.
Oh, great!
Uh-huh.
Yay! Throck.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean. Okay. So.
I love that was a very pregnant pause. I love it.
Ernest suggestion. Look, we need to not fight anymore. We just need to leave.
I got
What?
Hungoozy if you guys want to start. Like,
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do some cover fire then.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to about here and then.
Yeah, and just blast those 3.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, you got it.
Kind of.
Go ahead and just roll your damage. Also, you only have to get like here.
Okay.
That just where does it come from in the earth elemental form? Your like massive beam of light.
From the mouth, and it does say that like my mouth just like continuously keeps glowing. So it
Amazing, just
opens
like
up and
this,
just,
like
Nice.
whoa.
as an earth
Yeah.
elemental, are you still like shaped like a crocodile?
yes.
Yes,
Giant.
I love it.
This giant stone
Yes!
crocodile just rolled the damage 27. That is enough to severely injure all of them, but not quite take them out. But most of them are now blind, so that's bad for them. I heard. Great. And then do you
Now
want to kind
move- Yeah, move back.
Yeah,
My full movement towards. Yeah, I only have 30, so.
of no problem? All right. It's now time for the Rudderkin. So this one's gonna rush up and attack Kuzi.
Fuck you. I got a reaction again. My turn
Yeah,
happened.
make an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might even
Believe in
hit
you.
this. It could
Yeah,
happen.
these things are not hard to hit. I think your modifier hits them, so just don't roll in that one. Yeah, you're good. All right. It will make a DC 50, or no, you didn't ignite it. So
Well,
DC
yeah,
12.
12.
Okay, great. And it took 24 damage, which is definitely nothing to sneeze at for these things. Here, I'll just roll this over the counter. Okay, it's good, but it rolled a 10 to hit.
Great. At
yeah.
least my AC doesn't go down yet.
Yeah. Then a blind one is going to come and just swing at you blindly with disadvantage. That's a 12.
Yeah.
The other blind one is going to do the same. Ooh, that's a 17. Does that get you?
No,
Ooh.
I have a 19 because
Ooh.
I've got my good sword in hand.
Great. And then the last one, which is not blind, gets a 12. So nothing helpful there. All right. But you are once again surrounded by Rudder King. Yay!
And
Those are
still alive.
As just these like disgusting, like pustulous Cronenberg things, just like.
I'm not happy. You're not hitting him anymore. So starting with one right next to me.
Mhm.
Since I got my 2 scimitars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
That one is pretty injured. So 10. It's not quite dead.
Second round.
That is a dead Rodderkin.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 5 feet up.
Okay. And then 2 more attacks, one offhand, one main
Yep.
hand. Great.
Main hand
All right.
and offhand, so 7 more.
7 more. All right. Great. All right. It is still up, but unhappy. Anything else from you, Proserpina?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay. This thing is now kind of thinking a little ahead and is going to look at you again, Anja. And Lowry, you hear, I won't have you teleporting my prize anywhere. I need you to make another intelligence saving throw, Anja.
Okay. I have a plus 10 to these. I should
Yep.
like
Mm-hmm.
dice. Dice. Listen to me, dice. Or roll
Mhm.
20 algorithm.
DC 21.
What? No! That is.
DC 21.
Okay.
You take 17 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
And you are feeble-minded.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, I did of all the things I thought was gonna happen in this fight, I didn't think I would be able to get 2 off on you.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything to use. So.
Yeah.
17, you said.
All right. Yes.
Okay, so that'll be
Or do you have another one?
Lowry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the 2 that I hexed still up? Are those the ones with the red
Yep,
dots?
those are the red dots.
Okay, and I'm gonna get disadvantage for this attack, aren't I?
No, because you're not attacking ones that are next to you.
Oh, cool, great.
Yep.
Let's actually. Do I want to do that? Hang on. Hex. Does it have to be a melee attack? No.
You're just any attack.
Okay.
Yeah, just as a note, this thing's spellcasting ability is charisma, and it has a 25.
Okay, never mind. Here we go. 2 birds, one sling.
Strategic.
Absolutely.
The 23 hit?
Yep.
Excellent. So that's gonna ricochet, and is it gonna hit the friend?
Sure
15?
is.
Sweet. Cool. 7 points bludgeoning. And from the hex, it gets 5 points necrotic. Second
All right,
duder
12 points. This
is
one.
getting. Second duder gets 6 points bludgeoning and 1 point necrotic.
That's actually still
welcome.
enough, as Proserpina kind of opened the jar lid here with their scimitars as you bam, and I imagine just a puff of spores explodes out from this thing. Amazing.
Chris.
Anja.
I'm going to. Can I say, dragging me out?
I can't help you. I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't comprehend language, but Lowry, you hear that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try and drag Hanguzi out.
Yes.
Okay, so you can. Your move speed's 30, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get him 3 spaces away. I will point out to both of you that's 2 attacks of opportunity. Is that what the plan is still then?
That's okay with me.
Yeah.
Can I
Listen,
do it in a way that I take the hit from the attacks?
You can make me an athletics check, and we will.
My AC is higher. I've actually still got Pimp, and next round, and if it gets to my turn next round, I'm stuck. Don't worry.
I still have 100 HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
All Anja can.
Let me save you.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I'll just let you take them.
Yeah.
Lowry.
So
That's fine.
Anja,
Yes?
not being smart, being feral, and being surrounded, will dash away.
Okay, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And actually, none is your AC lower than 13?
No.
Lowry? I didn't think so. No, yeah, you're good. And yeah, Anja, you weren't within range for them. So, all right. Although at the end of Anja's turn, another dex save from you, Honghuzi, as it spits another globule of bile on you.
I feel like I'm gonna fail, but I want you to know I probably won't die, and you should be. Oh my god!
Ooh, you succeed! I love it. I love it. Well, so Honghuzi, what you just did was taunt me, as the GM by saying that you wouldn't die. So.
Can I take it back?
No, I don't think you can.
There's
Are
something
there
on the
any more
spreadsheet.
nat ones that we can impose on the DM?
Yeah, he
Somebody
has
help.
one.
I do have one.
Anybody help? I didn't mean it.
I think, Honghuzi, you're gonna need to make me another dex save here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. So that's going to be 28 acid damage.
Well, you're on the line.
Oh, how many hit points?
14.
Huh?
14.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. And that's actually all it can do for now. What'd you roll for your damage, Anja?
Yep, here it comes.
Great, great. All right. So it finally failed one, but it will use one of its legendary resistances to say where it is.
Okay, well, lucky for you, I rolled probably the best that I've done. So I lied, probably not.
Okay.
So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So
19. All right.
9,
So
yeah.
9 points of damage. All right. That's actually its whole go. Honghuzi, you know what time it is. Roll that con save.
And but can't move.
5th level of exhaustion. As Honghuzi, you are so tired and so exhausted that you just can't move. You can't. You still have an action and bonus action though. Like you could hold your action to attack a creature.
Wait a minute. Let me
or
see
dodge,
if
take the
I-
dodge.
You could also dodge.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this ring, this earth ring that I've been sitting on for a very long time, to cast its highest level spell and stick a pillar 20 feet high between me and the big nasty thing.
I love it.
Nice.
As just like a giant pillar, it goes up above and interposing itself, basically blocking everyone but Proserpina and Throck to this thing, which is very clutch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna say that if the plan is to not fight this to conclusion and is to run, yes? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Then
I want
we're
to
going
ask a very important question. Can somebody hit me with anything to save me from dying?
Does anybody have something they would like to do to try and help Honghuzi right now?
I would like to polymorph him into a mouse and stick him in my pocket.
Okay. You would know that wouldn't get rid of what he's going through right now.
But it's easier to
'Cause
carry.
But yes,
It's
it would
easier to
make
carry, and I
Yes,
can get
I
us out of here.
Okay, I agree.
I will pop out if we're. How far away from me are that? From we?
I mean, this can be as you're like running out here.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop out of my form, and then I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on Honghuzi.
Okay. That will
On the
take
mouse?
away
Yeah.
1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So I guess we are out of combat here. So that was the first round here. Honghuzi, you mean the other save?
Yeah, still on the wrong end of disadvantage on saves.
Mm-hmm.
So on.
Can
You're
someone
back up
remind
to
me what
5.
brought on this effect on him?
The if creature brought on an effect and he is currently poisoned, and while this poison has gone on, he has been basically slowly withering away.
Okay.
Wait, he's poisoned?
There's a poison?
The alchemist.
That's what I said.
Oh God.
Oh, I can take care of that. That's not a problem. I got that.
What do you want to do,
Curative oil.
Proserpina? Very good. As
Get up, let's move.
you are completely absolved in one oil that burns through your body, and I mean burns.
The mouse equivalent of horrible coughing. Just horrible
As
coughing.
basically 5 levels of exhaustion worth of poison just like exits your body in one swift like draft of a potion.
It's,
We'll,
it's,
drop a,
it's,
we'll
it's,
drop a protection of poison again on top of that too, just to be
Just
careful.
to make sure.
All right.
It's the second dose of the
Yeah.
the
The
Yeah,
medicine.
As I
it's
hear
the
him
second
coughing.
shot. Yeah.
As he coughs, you're lucky. Mother thinks you're dead. This could be worse.
on the mouse level, like Requiem for a Dream.
Can I interest you in a cheese flavored mushroom? Pop.
I'd like to remind everyone there's a feral half drow.
I'm gonna sadly attempt to nibble on the thing because that seems like a good idea in the moment.
Yeah. Does anything to help Anja?
I can do a greater rest of. Do I think that would work?
Yeah, it worked.
It has
before.
worked already.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So luckily, y'all don't have to deal with the consequences of those of all that now. But I have an interesting question. Does anybody have a way to teleport out of the abyss right now?
I do.
Oh.
I can. No, I can't. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yeah, because
spell
you only have
slot,
one
isn't it?
7th level spell slot.
Does anyone have a way for us to hide so I can take a long rest?
The best I could do is a tiny hut today.
I mean, that works.
How far away can you teleport us again? Okay,
No, I have
see
one
the-
level. I have
is that-
one level 7 spell slot, and I use it to
You never
teleport
get
us
more
here.
than one.
Okay. How far can you throw us with what you've got left?
What I've got left?
I mean, this thing doesn't look mobile. You don't think this is going to turn
Yeah.
into a chase scene? It's.
At the very least, it not knowing where we are is
Oh, for sure.
probably a good.
Sure.
I mean, I have one. I could get us the max dimension door away with my spell slots. I have two. Well, I have 2 level 4 spell slots left that I can dimension more. I have a scroll of dimension door, which will so. Here's the thing: to move a person from one place to the other and then to get back, that's 2 spell slots. So I would need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 slots and 7.
It wouldn't get everybody. So nuts
Yeah.
to the door. In that case, I think we are
Y'all
for the
can
time
just
being.
hoof
I'll
it.
just
I
have to
mean,
book it.
I can.
Yeah, we can book it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have
What-
a minute, do we?
Have
Because we had a minute, I can use a 7th level
3,
spell
4,
slot and
yeah, I only have 6.
wind walk us all.
Okay. So, I mean, you don't know actually. You're right now in this thing's like domain of the abyss.
Let's sprint until let's at least like book it until we feel like we're out, and then attempt that thing.
I will say after a good bit of running, I'll say about like 10 minutes of just booking it out. You see basically like a cave entrance that is like covered in the slime to the point that it looks like a kind of like gloopy thing's maw with that blasted kind of landscape of the greater abyss outside of it.
And does anybody have something that would blast through that?
Oh, it's not like you can just like push through it probably or like cut it with a sword.
Yes.
Okay. It's not.
It's more just indicating the
Okay.
domain less than like an obstacle.
Okay. Yeah, let's bust through that. And
Just for cool sakes, I'll just call lightning through it.
Great. And it just like incinerates. I mean, that is super cool. So
eat. Then let's book it for a little bit more, and then let's
Are you gonna be okay?
let's break wind.
You're exhausted.
No.
Oh, you're not?
when the poison was cured, the exhaustion went away.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, let's start jogging as far away as we can, and then we can camp out and just, I have so many spell slots still available, just not the ones that can get us out of here. So Anja is even willing to take watch at whatever level that she can to during our camp before we can leave.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I suppose we're gonna end today's session on you all trying to get a night's sleep in the middle of the abyss. We'll see how that all goes next week on Revenge of the Gith. Thank you all so much for joining me. I thought that was gonna be more of a straight up fight, less than a smash and grab, and oh boy.
Hey.
Ha ha! That thing.
Leave it to the wizard. Be like, get in and get the fuck out. Like,
This thing's nasty.
Yeah.
They don't put CR 18 on everything they make, you know?
It's true.
That's the best part of Rob giving a warning about how dangerous the fight is I know immediately in my bones I will definitely almost die.
I mean, of course, it's because you're always getting in the middle of it. You're the one stealing the sword. You're the one always just right up there, right, pissing off the big bad thing.
I don't see what my pattern of behavior has to do with anything, and I choose to blame you.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming and showing up. That was a wonderful night. As far as the rest of the week on the channel, hi, my name is Val. This is my channel for all of the people who have come here. I produce TTRPG games for me and my friends. The next time you can see us all tomorrow, not us, but a different group for the most part. Tomorrow is at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the World of Ashenfell. Our good friend Jin DMs that. That is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e game. We only have 2 episodes left of that season, and then we're going on an extended break. On Thursday evening, you can see my cute husband here GMing Churn and Burn, which is an RPG based on The Expanse. Then Friday, someone that's in this channel will bring us through Lancer, the anime mech game in space, where things happened there. And then on Saturday, rounding out the week, we have Dragon Age at the end in the afternoon, where we are just horny on main, because that's what Dragon Age does. Like, that's what happens. And as a side note, I will send up the link, but please, if you're interested to stay up to date, please join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, is the best way to get updates for when we go live. But that's me. Everybody else, where can we find you on the internet? Going in the opposite order in which we came. Obadiah.
Oh, dang, what's up? Yeah, I am me. I'm Obadiah. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at @JossDyson, and perhaps one fine day you just might find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Chinaubi, playing whatever high-octane video game happens to fit my needs. But if you definitely need to see me again, and I understand exactly why you need to do that, come find me on this twitch.tv/Valdrianth on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Lancer. Well, I will be the mech master for the wonderful party of Shades of Tartarus who have gotten themselves in the middle of a spicy gang war on the station on which they'd already agreed to interfere in a spicy, different gang war. Come check it out.
So many wars. So many gang wars.
Oh, so many wars.
And if you come quick, you just might catch the entire galaxy at war too.
Also, if you show up quickly enough. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay, I think it's okay.
Yep.
Out of the voice, out of the Proserpina voice. But I'm Robin Shadle. You can find me all over the internet by that same moniker. Tomorrow night, apparently, we're pushing up the start date of the campaign I'm DMing on a friend's channel. Scales of Eternity will be on Gruber McEvil's channel at roughly 7:30 Central. It's going to depend on how tired I am after work. But going back to the Irish for a bit, on Tuesday, I will have details on my website as it is. I'm going to try to have the live stream up on my website, but at 7:30 Central, I will be doing a live book launch party for my debut novel, which is out all over the internet, and it does take place in Ireland. There is some intentionally grammatically correct and grammatically incorrect Irish statements in the book. There are fairies, there are demons, there are really bad jokes. If you're like Supernatural, I'd suggest checking it out. But that's where you're going to find me.
It's the jam.
Hi everyone, I'm Montana. You can find me at Montana What on Instagram and at Montana What 2 on Twitter. There's nothing that you're gonna see me other than here next Wednesday, so come watch next Wednesday.
And I think that's me. Hi guys, I'm Sarah, your friendly neighborhood hype goblin. You can catch me on Twitch and all the other social medias as the Hype Goblin, where I talk about TTRPGs, video games, and sometimes I post pictures of cute possums. Over on my Twitch channel, I raise money for the trevorproject.org. Continuously as I play a variety of video games with my friends. We're getting ready to launch a Masks channel on Saturdays at 5 p.m. EST starting next weekend. But this weekend, if you want some more D&D action, we have a D&D 5e homebrew campaign DM'd by the wonderful Alyssa Vamp. And the rest of the week, you can just find me bouncing around the internet, hanging out with various pals on Twitch. So just, watch my Twitter and you'll see where I am. I post about it. I know peeps.
And that's me. Hello, I was your GM. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at RobBRolling. Twitter's where you can find out whenever I'm doing something, if it's out of the norm or I forgot to say it here. And my Twitch is slowly but steadily starting to become something I do more and more. You can also, of course, find me part of the Not Quite Heroes podcast at NQH Podcast on Twitter. And I'm super excited go check out RF Chaos, Roll for Chaos. Very good French channel where we will be playing Dreams of Silver and Stone, an Aether and Steamworks game. That's Lottie Star Tai, who was a guest here on Reg of the Gith not too long ago. It's an amazing system, amazing cast, amazing gem with amazing art. Check us out. It's going to be a ton of fun. That's going to be next Thursday. And that's me.
All right. Well, with that, everyone, we're going to go and say hello to Coffee Cat Presents. They are playing some Vampire the Masquerade, Santonio by Night. So, everyone, give a good wave. Bye. See you later.
Goodbye.
We love you. Bye.